everyone. Welcome to Wayward Arcadium here on Nat20 Productions official on Twitch. And thank you for coming here on episode 8 of season 1, Parents' Day, part 2. And if you didn't see Parents' Day part 1, the VOD should still be somewhere down below. Also, the podcast on Goblets and Gays dropped a couple days ago, so I recommend it. It's a lot of crazy fun. But that being said, let's do a quick introduction to all the heroes you're going to see here in college, starting with Aubrey. Please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hey, my name is Aubrey. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Mad Queen Cosplay. And tonight, I play Aurora, your rather traumatized soft girl witch with the horrible father and the murderous bird. We both use she, her pronouns.
Excellent. Next up, we got Makai. Makai, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Oh, hi there. I didn't see it come in. Well, I'm Makai. Tonight, I will be playing Greta D. Stone Basin. They, she, they, he. And tonight, we're gonna fucking kill it.
Yeah. We're gonna kill someone. Something.
No, we're probably gonna kill someone.
Probably, yeah. Next up, we got Dusty. Dusty, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I am Dusty. I use he, they pronouns, and I'm going to be playing Aldwin Sanchez, halfling Gonzi, magus, baker of alchemical breads, haver of an amazing abuelo with no familiar trauma whatsoever, probably. And nice. They also use they, he pronouns.
Excellent. I believe next up is Aki. Aki, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Sarnai Aeltushma, whose pronouns are he, they, and they are your, oh, Jesus Christ, fletchling, tiefling, summoner, wizard. It's too many things. Just know that their dad's here, and it's a little fruity, but sure.
It's like juicy fruit up in this bitch.
Juicy fruit up in this bitch. Love it. All right. Next up, and I believe last on the list, we got Fee. Fee, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
I was honestly waiting for you to forget me. I'm not going to lie.
It happened one time.
I know, but that one time was enough to like destroy my trust in PJ forever.
Fair enough.
Ouch, but I get
it. No, I'm obviously just kidding. Hi, my name is Fee. My pronouns are they, them. I play Hiro Kitsugane, your kitsune fan fiction fuckboy, now upgraded from the $99 store. And I realized we never talked about the thing, PJ, so I won't add anything to it. But yeah, that's him. Have fun with him. I watch you should really watch, if you haven't watched it yet, you should really watch last week's episode, because I feel like that was a really good one.
I agree. Very good
I just
times.
Yeah, I feel like this episode will be so much more epic if you also understand Nick's last one. So if you haven't yet, especially after this one, go back and watch it, listen to it however you want to, because it was really spicy. That's it.
Spicy.
It was very spicy.
It was a very special episode, to be sure. And who knows, maybe every season beyond this one, if we keep doing and keep telling great stories, we'll keep having parent days. My name is PJ McGaw. I'm the GM for Wayward Arcadium and Nat20 Productions official here on Twitch. I had a pre-workout at the gym and I'm still buzzing from it. So if I'm a little too energetic, I apologize in advance. That being said, my pronouns are he, him, and I'll be playing everyone and everything in between. And in case you did miss Parents' Day Part 1 last week, here's a small recap of what you missed. So the parents showed up, and it went about as chaotic as you can expect. Everyone's parents or siblings or grandparents showed up to support their kids, see what their education's like, and how it's going from there. At one point, Sarnai's father, Kalman Delatish, decided to poke their head into the champions class, proceeded to take it over, and then challenge Hiro as well as Greta and everyone else in that class, to a personal moral challenge. And in Hero's case, demanded him to tell him what his intentions was with his son and to swear an oath. If you want to see all of that, go. It's dope. Go check it out.
It was
Greta,
very anime. I'm sorry, Greta in his fight was very, very anime. Like, I have never seen D&D anime as hard as it
And
did
you've
in
never
that
played
moment.
with your boy.
it was very nice. The reactions were ridiculous. Hiro's sister Akane did a good job of bugging their little brother. And I've just kind of been watching them the whole time, just, in the like stands going, do you want me to kill that guy? Things like that. Let's see. Aldwin Sanchez's abuelo joined them, an alchemy class, and they made a very lovely, albeit diminutive, lemon cake. And by diminutive, I mean it caused them all to shrink. And as they were all about 3 to 6 inches tall in height, they laughed as they enjoyed their cake with a touching moment where Abuelo basically passed on to him not only the cake and the tradition of the cake, but the knowledge that unfortunately Abuelo is not going to be here forever. Meanwhile, Aurora Doyle is suffering her father's constant curiosity and kind of besmirchment of the school that she's going to, constantly risking her health and safety for his own curiosity. He, trying to make it seem that he really cares about her, does indeed worry about her education and is still looking over her with a arcane sigil that he put on her back. So
with eye boogers, you can't leave that part out.
Okay, he had a sigil in his eye. He
boogers.
wiped the sigil out of his eye. If anything, it's a magical eye booger.
It
It's
doesn't.
kind
It
of
doesn't make any
worse.
better. Oh, amazing. An eye booger that can explode with
Dare I
magical
say,
properties.
makes it worse.
Yeah,
Eye booger of any other name is still an eye booger.
that's a very good point. Also, Greta D. Stonebasin, we all got to see their parent, their father, a Ifrit elemental by the name of Wonderlust, who joyously greeted his child and then faffed off to the local pub to get a little smashed. And we haven't seen him since then. Now, as crazy as this day has been, the end of last episode, 1 second. We're just going to make sure some audio is cool. All right. So anyway, everything's fine. Don't worry. So we end the last week's episode with Kaelmund Aelitish and Sarnai, Aelitish Ma, in Summoner's class, where we also got to meet the father of Melee Powers Shalar, the school bully, his dad being an absolute muscular unit of a gentleman with a big sword, wearing a furry loincloth, big furry boots, basically no clothes, long hair, a very stern glare, like the old kind of metal belts going across the chest, and they're both just flexing on everybody. But it's at this point that Kaelmund Aelitish, there's the word, points to the summoner teacher. The summoner teacher points to him, and they exchange a glare as they shout, "You!" And we're going to pick up right at that moment. So, Aki, you're in summoner's class right now. Your dad looks at your teacher, Remy Morto, and he says, "You." And Remy points to him and he goes, "You." Your father then reaches for his sword.
Oh my god! I wish to stand in between them and hold like the Pratt Rat in Jurassic Park. Just that motion. And they go, wait.
Love that band.
Just before you do anything, and I point to my teacher, the professor that I'm going to see after Parents' Day, probably every day afterwards. I point and I go, "What are and what were your intentions with my father?" I don't like the vibes that I got here.
So your father's weapon is drawn, but it's shouldered as he's trying to like reach across your very broad chest and shoulders to get to Remy Morto. Remy Morto is kind of putting all of its weight on the back foot and he's just chanting under his breath, his hands dripping sable and fire, almost like ichor, just dripping from his fingers, and he's just constantly muttering this incantation. And then eventually Remy goes, my intentions with your father are simply between him and me.
I don't like the amount of sexual tension that I'm feeling, so if you will excuse me, I'm going to go sit in the back and figure out what exactly the bill is going to be after this.
So you leave in between the two?
I will promptly yeet to
My
a
name
seat.
is Sarnai, and I will not get between thy.
Give me a perception check. If you have any bonuses for hearing, you can apply those.
Oh God. Wait, I'm just double checking. I don't think I have this yet. Yeah, I do not have this yet, so it's just gonna be a chill perception roll.
Young perception.
Perception. 21.
21. Okay. So as you walk away, you see them clash. You see her father's sword slam down upon this wall made of this black fire. And you can hear this kind of this horrible giggle fill the room as they clash. And you can hear a whisper over the cacophony of their core to core. And it's your father as he says, I told you to never let me see you again. I gave up too much to ensure your breath this day. And you hear your summoning professor say, it was never my intention to find your son. He came to my class. If you wish, I can call in all my favors now, or we can pretend that we never saw each other here today. Your father starts to put all of his weight behind the blade.
I'm in the wrong fucking class. Jesus Christ.
I was about to say, it's like I should go to fanfic class like right away. Like, why did I do
God.
champions class? I should have been in fanfiction. This is ridiculous.
I know I'm half afraid, but it's a little warm in here.
So, Sarnai, you hear your father having this whispered history with your professor, Remy Morto. And Remy Morto is basically saying, you can either call all of my boons and my debts now, or I can teach your child how to use their magic. And your father starts putting all his weight behind the blade, and you see it kind of getting closer and closer to Remy's neck. Remy doesn't seem to put up a struggle as the fire just kind of moves the blade to his own neck. And Camlin just says, you son of a bitch. I missed you.
Oh
okay?
my God. Sarnai is just like this.
Yo, is that your actual?
Watching.
What the fuck is going on?
So Remy just says, Calmand, it is good to see you again. He takes the sword, he sheathes it on his back. Sarnai, is this teacher adequate to your needs?
He's adequate to your.
I was about to say that. Yes. Yes. Though now I fear it's rather fruity.
I don't know how I feel about being taught by my dad's ex-boyfriend, but we'll feel that
What's
later.
happening? I have no idea what. This feels a lot more than platonic. I'm not sure what other onyx it could be.
This is irrelevant to your education, son. I just need to know that your education suffices.
It suffices. I can't keep this accent.
He just looks to you, gets a seat, sits down, and he goes, brilliant. Like he is fuming. Remy just deadpan. Hello, class. Welcome to Summoning 101. If you can forgive The outburst will begin with the lesson of today.
Okay.
This is the
Sure.
funniest thing. Oh my god, I'm crying.
And strawberries. My
Strawberry mugs are not
trying to-
needed in class.
like I said, fruity. I don't know.
You just imagine the rest of the students just like, so what?
Yeah, all the students are just like, we almost witnessed a murder. That literally almost happened.
That would
Oh
be
my God.
you know, that's like 2 classes full of students that have almost witnessed a murder now. So
In an hour of each other.
And like
Yeah, wow.
all these other parents too are just like, bro, I sent you
Within
to this
5
school to
minutes of
learn
each
how to
other.
cast magic.
Yeah.
yeah, oh wow.
Oh
You
my
hear-
god, I'm literally crying.
You hear a booming voice rattling with years of combat and a rough life just come out. If you two are done with your little lovey-dovey reunion, I think my son's education needs to get reevaluated. You
It
look and you
does.
see the big muscle man wearing nothing but like the fur loincloth and the giant sword just glaring at the room, trying to overpower it with his, with his presence,
His musk.
his musk.
Yeah,
There's
we're
so
gonna
many
fight this guy on
questions.
principle. I
Mm.
can feel it in the bones.
This has been a very long day. Some may say it's been a week. And the best way to say is I have so many questions. I didn't have many before. I have even more now. And I'm very conflicted, especially now that He-Man is speaking. So I'm not sure if I'm a, I don't expect me to focus.
You're damn right I'm a He-Man. I'm the pinnacle of masculinity. My
Listen,
name
just
is
welcome,
Maximum
man.
Powers.
Power
And
of
this is my
Grayskull and all that,
son.
sure.
You mocking me, boy?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I beat your son. I might as well beat the shit out of you too. Let's go. I'm feeling some type of way today.
So the father
I'm off the
of
shits
melee
today.
powers, Maximum Powers, stops, slowly turns to his son. Boy, did you let this person beat you?
He didn't let. He just lost.
Oh, wait till he meets Aldwin.
I finished my fucking iced tea. Okay.
Melee looks to his dad and goes, it was the first day of school. Like you said, Dad, challenge the baddest person in class. But it's okay. I'm not done kicking their ass. I'll get him, Dad.
You have to actually hit me in order to kick me. I don't even wear armor.
So Melee, you can see his face starts to get bright red, but it's not coming from his face. It's coming from his chest up. And he looks to you, drawing his rapier, and Parthenax, already present, just puts 2 claws in him and just starts staring you down. Remy claps his hands. We will stop this now. If you wish to have a duel, I will not interfere, but at least let me get to my lecture. That being said, Sarnai, day 1, I told you that your summoning is a contract. Your creature belongs to you as rightful property. Have you at all engaged in this dialogue with your summoned creature?
I've engaged in a dialogue with my Eidolon. Yes. Under what contents of the purposes of our contract? No, as that is private between her and me, and I'm using lie to me.
Okay.
Oh, I love that show.
The spicy.
Never actually seen that show.
That will with my deception.
Oh my god, is that Maximum Powers?
Shut up. I'm just really warm. Flannel was very not a good idea.
Okay, that's
Okay.
yeah, that's also 21 then. My bad.
Okay. So, lie to me. You're trying to get information out of them, right?
yes, it's like making an impression here. Though I just like sure, like I want anything to end this conversation is basically the vibes that I'm going with. I don't treat Naga as property or anything like that. So it's like I failed step one.
Okay. All right. So you say all that, and Remy goes, the dialogue about your contract is none of my business, but it is important to know that you are having that talk. Remember, there are powers beyond the planes and spheres that we are calling upon. In the second the contract is broken, they can turn against you. Now, that being said, your relationship is one of synergy and power. What can you do with your pet that you could not do last week?
Well, some may say that my signature spells are now unlimited.
This is good. This is a sign of growth. Now, since I can tell the Powers family is bucking like some rabid animals, I'll make this quick, and then I will let you two handle your problems like uncivilized people. Bottom line is this. You must be smarter than that which you summon, or else it will overpower you. Believe you me, not everything is lovey-dovey. Do you understand, students?
Wait, out of character. Does he want like a yes from the whole class? Like
Absolutely. He is looking across everyone, making sure to like, he's kind of looking at them like,
Yes,
are you registering this? Kind of look.
Yes, Professor.
Why, yes, Professor.
sir.
Good.
There is a compelling lesson.
Someone in the back.
All right, fine. Let's get to what we all want to see. Melee, Sarnai, center of the room. Summon your creatures if they're not already out, and let's prepare for combat.
All right, place your bets. I got 10 on Sorenai.
I'll raise you 5.
All right, that's what I like to see.
Very, very colorful summoning spell, and then Naga's like out, chilling. Actually, I'll have her in front of me this time around.
All right. Melee kind of does a Z strike with his sword, raises it up, very like with finesse and grace, and then kind of like leans down into his fencing stance. Parthenax begins to kind of wrap around his shoulder, his head now at his torso, jaw open, ready to go. We're gonna do a quick initiative roll. Won't be a full combat, more of a combat light, but we know what that initiative roll is.
Before we go, fucking Dusty, did you just whisper, oh, that's a Z move?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, that's a good roll. That's a pretty decent roll. Let me just double check, so because I'm feeling some type of way.
Feel ready to get bucked.
Yeah, 23.
23.
Let's go.
It was a close call, but Melee will be going first.
Ooh, yikes.
So, oof. Okay. So at first, they try to talk some smack. It's very clear that their nerves are making their voices rattle, and they cannot quite get out the witty insult they had in mind. Then, kind of looking over their shoulder at their dad, they do this leaping duck roll, and they're right behind you, blade at your back. As they do that, suddenly they go, now! And Parthenax just and starts firing a barrage of their breath. I need a roll to hit you. Okay, what's your AC?
Wait, is this the breath weapon?
Yes, I believe
Then that's a saving
it's a
throw.
reflex save. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was shot out like a blast or if it was a save. So I'll tell you what, it's actually really better for you that my memory farted because I just rolled a 18 on the die face. So why don't you give me a reflex save?
Okay, yeah, that's my reflex. I was very confused. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. Considering reflex is like my worst saving throw. And I rolled high, it's to 25.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's not entirely a critical save, but it's good. All right, so you're going to take half of 8 damage as this breath fires out. Melee, putting you on point, hides behind your body line, so they are not exposed to the breath at all, but they're flanking you now. Your turn. You are flanked between a Parthenax and a melee power Shalar. What do you do?
I think what I will do is I'm just double checking something really quickly. Okay, yeah. So what I will do is I will spend my first action. Oh, yo. Would you say that they're 5 feet apart?
Which one?
Parthenax and melee.
Oh, there's definitely about maybe, I'm going to say 10 feet between them.
10 feet? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind, then that one won't work.
Yada yada yada
In the
yada
background,
be
yo,
so
anyone got
mean.
some popcorn?
Could be so mean.
Popcorn, get your popcorn, 2 silver bucket.
Oh, thanks.
I guess
It's
I'll
so
be
weird
mean.
we have one in class.
I'm just gonna. So he's behind me. I'm flanked. I am aware of this situation, and I'll just go. Didn't you learn from last time? And I'm gonna sudden bolt
Oh no.
Melee, who's behind me, because badasses don't look at explosions. So
And that's
And do
a
him dirty
reflex
in
save,
front
right?
of his
that is a
dad.
reflex save. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do him dirty in front of their dad.
God is like
You might be good at reflex saves though. Like I don't know.
Who knows?
With that face?
What's that face?
So, Aki, you cast Sudden Bolt, and it's a reflex save, a basic reflex save, if I'm correct,
Yes. Yes.
which is unfortunate because our boy
Oh no!
critically failed.
Oh,
That's
no.
double damage. Is it 8d12 at this
Oh my
level?
God.
It's 8d12 at this level. Yeah.
with the oh god, so it's an 8d12 because of the critical fail. Oh,
God.
God, this is so
Rolly.
anime. I'm just imagining like Sarnai's eyes just does the anime glint, and then
yeah,
And
there's
it's so
there's
on
Melee just
brand
going,
for this too.
Nani?
Remember?
Aki, that's oh god, what's that face?
I
Aki,
don't
you
want
just
to.
kill
Okay, I
someone?
just want to preface and say I really don't want to kill him. I really don't want to kill. I really don't want to kill him. I really don't want to.
Something tells me
I-
you don't want to kill
That
him.
being said,
79.
Oh my
79 damage.
What?
I
What did
don't
you
wanna
A
kill him.
level 3 character.
Yeah, I don't.
What
wanna
did you
kill
just
him.
say to me? My
I really
God.
don't want to kill him. But that's a lot of 12s that I rolled. I rolled 2 12s, 1 11, 1 10, 3 9s.
Oh my
so-
god.
Okay.
So
Sweet
my
mother of
lowest
God.
is a 7. So like I don't want to kill him. I really don't want to kill
Okay, so I want for you to tell me the tale of this lightning bolt destroying this young man.
What is happening?
I think what happens is so yeah, Sarnai is not looking at him. He just goes, haven't you learned from last time? No? Okay. Well, I call for thunder, and then Naga just goes, "Oh, thunder!" And like it's her eyes that light up, then my eyes that light up, and then there's a hole in the ceiling as just and as this like this blue thunder, this bolt of lightning just kind of strikes where like Pikachu style. And I hope he's Ash, so that way he doesn't die.
You see
He
his
doesn't
skeleton
die.
and everything.
Like, oh, did I just see a skeleton?
So the bolt smacks down on this young college student. They're immediately in the ground, sizzling
Dumpster style.
like a fresh red burger just hit the griddle, and the smoke is just pouring off in a scream. There's a dead silence in the room. The first voice that breaks the silence is his dad. You gotta be shitting me, boy. First round, and you get knocked down? Oh, I swear, by the Great Bear, you better not be dead. Meanwhile, you see your dad.
But I get up again. Oh no, make me down. I get
Jesus
knocked
Christ, my guy.
So you see your dad just leap up and look at him at maximum powers and goes, bloody hell, man, your son is dying. And maximum powers just goes, that's because he's too weak to be my kid.
Kill him. Kill him
hell
with
no.
fire.
I thought I had issues. You're fucking horrible. I
Fight,
can't heal though.
So hold on. Your dad looks to you and they say, son, I need you very carefully to
Yeah.
listen to your father.
I always do, yeah.
I may be able to save this boy's life, but I need you to help me refocus.
Okay.
This cannot be easy. I need you to look deep into your heart and tell me the last time we had a good day as a family.
Oh,
together.
fuck.
I know. It's a bit rubbish.
All right, Powers is
Never
dead
mind.
forever.
Never mind. Let
Dead.
him die. Let him die. It's
He is
impossible.
dead as
Goodbye.
shit.
Yeah, he's gonna stay dead.
I think
Okay.
Professor Morrow is about to have a new assistant.
Yeah, maybe we should get the necromancer on this instead.
Well, Naga can use positive damage. Do you think if I just have a hit him
No.
with
Bonk.
with positive, healers hit people with positivity all the time.
That's not how that works, mate.
That's just
Oh,
called
no,
a
wait.
calendar.
My conscience. That sounds like Greta is telling me that's not how this works. Okay. Last time we had a good time as a family. Vinny's birthday was really nice. I just don't remember the last time we celebrated together.
Yes. Understood.
Yeah.
Your father walks over to melee powers and he looks up at Remy. Remy looks at him and then looks at you, Sarnai, and he goes, he's dead.
Holy
He
shit.
killed him.
Oh no. Not another boy. Okay.
Has this happened before?
Oh no.
Sarnai's like, damn it, I keep losing more dates this way. So your father
This is the third boy.
he puts his hands together, starts kind of like charging his hands. You see this kind of bright energy coming out of his hands. Boy, from this moment on, I expect you to kill less in your education. And he puts his hands on Melee, and you see the body like jolt alive as he just kind of.
Oh, God, all the gods. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to fucking kill
His hair
you.
white now? Like, what's he looking like?
Oh no, he looks fine, but then he looks at Remy and he's like, no, you get away from me.
Oh,
You
okay.
get away from me. And
Yeah,
Remy
this
just
happens.
nods and goes, all right. I believe this is where we are going to end today's lesson. I will not have any more executions in the classroom.
Oh, I hate it. I am my father's son. Oh, okay.
Way to start the day.
Oof.
Yes. I didn't mean to. I really didn't mean to. I thought you would roll out of the way. You were literally behind me. I didn't even look.
I thought that you were gonna miss, and that is not what happened. And then
It's
everything
not
went
what
dark.
happened. Really, I did not mean to kill. I'll leave, but I did not mean to kill you. You're only like a little bit annoying. I swear, like I didn't mean to kill you. I really was just trying. Oh God, yeah. I'm
No.
just going to leave.
No. We're not done here, okay? You
okay.
besmirched my honor. We're going
Twice.
to. I'm going to challenge you to a duel
Okay. All right.
to the death, and it's going to
Again?
be yes, and it's going to be tomorrow.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
find you. We're gonna meet. We're gonna meet at sundown in the quad, and we're gonna settle this. I'm sick and tired of you all. I'm sick of your shit.
Didn't do anything. but
Shit, you
okay.
keep picking fights with him.
You're picking fights with me. This is fine. All right, sure. You want to work this out this way? Sure. I'm from Cheliax. We beat the shit out of each other all the time. Do you want me to bring a stick?
You know what? Just bring a casket, and he just saunters out of there.
Bring a
Meanwhile-
casket for him.
Yeah. Meanwhile, his
Not for
dad
you.
just kind of starts laughing. Well, I guess he's good for something anyway. Boy makes a hell of a lightning rod.
I will piss in your soup, sir.
That,
I have another
that is
dad to fight,
awful.
apparently.
Yep.
That is awful.
Hey,
More
boy,
dads
you
to
want to go
fight.
jump a dad?
Hey, bet.
Ay, class is over. I'm going to leave. I'm assuming my father's following me, and now I'm beginning to realize so not only have two sets of students witness my father attempt to kill several people or almost die in the process, they have now witnessed me actually killing someone. and this is not fun.
So as
Okay.
chaotic as this all has been, Hockey, can you give me a roll to signify what you've studied today, which I guess is just overwhelming power is wins every time?
Oh no,
Yeah, no, that would be the case.
Jab, you missed a lot. Sorry,
Bro,
dog.
where you want me to roll? I don't know what to roll.
Your choice. You can make Arcana. You can make any roll of your choice to explain how you studied today's very insane class.
Could you roll plus religion?
Made that boy see God.
Yeah. There isn't like a roll for depression.
Yup.
There's not a.
Let's see.
Would you let me? Would you
Depression.
allow me to roll a will save?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Lord
That's-
cooking because
Lord
we roasted a lady. Thank you.
Oh, I
Jab.
got that. I got
We
that.
did roast Weenie. Just for the couple people who just joined, I merely challenged me to a fight and then critically failed their reflex save, so I hit them with 79 points of damage and killed them
At level
So-
3.
at level 3. So
Believe
I just
Thunderbolt.
this is
Hell of
why
a
I don't
spell.
play. This
Hell
is
of a
why I don't
spell.
play DPS because I'm gonna kill people.
Do all the D and all the PS.
Too good.
Oh God, Nate! I wonder if
Lord.
I can roll like this for like Aurora's dad. I'm pretty sure you would say thank you.
Hey,
But
look.
okay,
Look, the
yeah,
tag
I'll
team
just
coming.
I'll just do Arcana then, because there was magic involved, so I could just justify Arcana with that, and
Hydraulic push plus sudden bolt. Never see it coming.
that's 2024. I have like a 10 in Arcana, so I don't know why that took so long.
So with summoning class done, and sort of the end of today's lessons are extolled, you hear a kind of announcement going across the campus from the Archdean, who tells you that in order to fully celebrate Parents' Day, of course they have no idea how dangerous this day
gone.
has been. Yeah, you are free to spend the time now with your family on the campus, or go to Absalom proper. There will be some nighttime activities if you wish to, go to the host club with your parents, or go to the theater department and watch a play. You're free to basically move about the cabin with your folks. As if summoned by this announcement, Gritta's dad comes back. And he looks at you and he says, there's my little one.
Hey,
Great determination. How you doing?
Hey, Dad. Hey, weren't you at the bar? Weren't we supposed to meet just like meet there
Oh,
later? What's up? Hey, hang on.
Absolutely, I was there, but it was just an absolute dried shit evening. So what I do is I got everything I could. I got at least 4 bottles. Do you wanna dive in?
Yes, please. Oh god,
Oh,
I just
right.
died again. Fuck. Man, fucking 4 now.
Who keeps dying? And he flicks off the top with his bare thumb and hands it to you, and then pulls off the other one and starts going at it.
Yeah, whatever. It chugs it immediately onto the second.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
me, I guess, again. It's been a long day.
Wait, melee? Well, you get into, does someone go aggro, or did you get in a fight?
Yeah, little. Class. I thought you were there. I looked up. You weren't. Not the point. Yeah, no, I was in champion class. I'm trying to get more in touch with old Limmy, but I don't know. I don't think it's working.
Oh, why do you think that?
I don't know. It's like whenever I fight, I don't feel that connection.
Oh, mate, listen. I know your mother, of course. And I know the planes of fire. And there's one thing I understand is that you're not going to feel connected all the time, right? That's just completely bullshit. Yeah. Look, you're going to feel connected when it matters, or you're going to see, results. Like, don't you get your little Devo magic going on there? You get your little pew pew.
Thanks, fuckface. It's a lot more than a pew pew, and she fires a couple into the air on the pew pew for emphasis.
Yeah. And he kind of keeps chuckling. See, and that's what I'm talking about, right? Like, sometimes faith, fuck it, but it's a part of just looking for evidence. I can't do that shit. I think your mother could. I can't, right? So that means maybe you don't feel it, but clearly it's feeling you.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. I am pretty fucking great.
Yeah, my grit and determination. You're absolutely
yeah, sure,
great.
definitely.
Yeah, you listen, and he kind of cheers your glass. You fucking phenomenal, mate. All right.
Yeah. So, hey, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Did you get any of the letters I sent you?
I got a letter about today. I came for that. I think your mother may have gotten some letters. I don't think I got them.
Gotcha. Well, do you remember the last conversation we had before I left?
Oh,
or the one before that?
You're going to have to jog my memory. Unfortunately, no.
Well, no, it's fine. It's just that you keep calling me grit and determination.
Yeah.
And I love you, and I love it. It's great, and I love it when you call me. Cheers. I missed you.
Yeah. No, love. What is it? Let's come on, out with it. Let's go.
I don't. My name is Gritter, and I've taken a lot of time to realize who I am, and when you call me Grit, it just takes me back to like when I was a child, and I'm not that anymore. I'm a fighter, I'm a warrior, I'm a savior, a hero, everything I've been trying to be, and I could still be a kid, but I'm not your little girl anymore. I haven't been for a while.
Huh. Well, fuck me, I guess. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. That's on me. That's on your old man. I have not been present for this part of your life. I understand that now. And what matters to me is that my child, regardless of their name or gender or whatever they'll always be my child. And I'm sorry, very sorry that I dropped the ball on that. Yeah. So Gritter. I'm gonna get that right. I swear. By the flame, by the fire and the flame. I'm gonna get that right, mate. Gritter. What about determination? What do we do with that one?
I kept it as the D.
The D. You kept the dig. I bet you did, all right. I bet you did, all right. He starts kind of like just jabbing you in the ribs.
And Greta is full on snorting, crying through tears.
Aye, listen. I get it. Right. It's world. It always changes. And that's why they call me Wanderlust, right? They call me Wander for short, because I gotta go. I gotta keep seeing all the changes that's happening. And unfortunately, it made me miss the changes that were happening with my own family. And I owe you an apology for that. I really do. Hey, how about this? Let's first thing tomorrow morning, right? Because I mean, I'm probably gonna get absolute blasted here. And then
too.
I got, and what was that?
And me too,
Oh.
definitely.
That's what we're doing. We are partying tonight for sure. But tomorrow morning, first thing, I'll meet you down by the local dock. There's a great dock over there. We'll go fishing together and we'll catch up on all times, yeah?
I don't really have the gear to fight a sea monster today, Dad. I'm sorry, I don't really have the underwater scrolls, so I kind of lost them.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. It'll be the public marina right by the docks. Nothing bad's going to happen. Just you and your old man throwing lures, catching fish, and shooting shit. How's that sound?
You're not shitting me. You're actually going to go fishing with me.
Yeah, you're my flesh and blood, of course. Tomorrow morning, all right, you're going to catch a big fuck off bass, or whatever they call fish out here, and we're going to eat that, and I'm going to cook it in my bare hands. It's going to be a great bloody time, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got about 8 more beers on the way, but the size of my fucking heads. The question is, what are we doing next, eh? Because starting to get a little sober now, and quite frankly, not enjoying
No,
it.
that's super fair.
Yeah.
Well, lunch is about to happen, and I was agreed to either. I think I'm supposed to fight someone after lunch, but I still think it's a bad idea.
Oh, you're supposed to fight? I'd like to see that.
I think it's my friend's sister. She's kind of hot, but she's a real fucking shithead. She keeps calling him names and picking on him.
Oh, those are the best kind, though, right? The ones with a little fire in them. Oh, yeah, that's game on. Yeah, it's bangers. Yeah,
like it's
Love
good.
it.
It's fun in moderation, but like she leaks out a little fire, and then she's suddenly burning down a forest, and someone's got. I just want to smack her,
Well,
but I'm afraid she's going to stab me in return.
Well, maybe you could. Let's get back with your friends. Let's introduce them all. I'll get them all some. They're old enough to drink, right?
I literally never checked, but we've all gotten into a bar.
Oh, we've already gotten to a bar. Then at that point, you're basically adults. Yeah, let's go. It's our party. Let's all talk and hang out. Love this. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. And Greta's way out of her element. She never thought they never thought their dad would actually give a shit about their life.
So you are all now free with your family member to meet in the quad and decide what you are going to do with the rest of your evening. If you're looking for ideas, there's the host club with, of course, your boy Gwendol. There is the bars in town with the Donnybrook King of the Hill fighter, if you want to do that nonsense again.
I dropped my dad there.
We all take our parents there.
Your
little
POS dad, like, I say, this is a very rowdy environment. There's a lot of duels and fighting potentially happening, as well as any other activity, any other club or class you want to go to. You can also go there and do some after hours education. The choice is yours.
The choice is yours.
I guess I show up in the quad and see if my dad joins me, and then see if I see my friends.
Okay. So as you go to the quad, you suddenly see space bending in front of you, almost like someone took 2 pieces of paper and folded them together. And then as they extend back out, you see your dad there just walking out of thin air going, "My daughter, my lovely, precious girl, how are you doing? How are the ears? I hope you're not mad at daddy. I learned a lot from that. How are you?"
Aurora suddenly realizing she didn't put Pebble back in the bag. As soon as the space starts bending, she just grabs Pebble, stuffs in the bag.
He sees that and he goes, "Oh, so that little rapscallion is here after all. Oh, I will have to deal with that. Listen, my daughter, I know you love this little bird, but he is not a good influence. I'm pretty sure he's a serial killer."
Don't have any proof of that.
Well, I don't. But also, have you listened to the way he talks? Most unbecoming. No, sir. Don't like it.
He's gotten better.
It's gone. I think Daddy should be the judge of that. Please unleash the little fowl. I wish to learn if he has gotten better, as you say that he's had.
I think it,
Daddy. Daddy, please.
Are
Pick
you
me up,
saying-
Daddy.
Are you saying that in character? Is
No,
Hero saying-
absolutely not. Hero is actively trying to avoid Saranai because he does not know that Saranai actually watched. So he is completely checked out of everything. And he's like, I need to avoid my sister and Saranai, and I don't give a fuck about anything else. And he's just lining it for anywhere. But me, Fee, am very intrigued by Daddy. And I needed to say it because it was funny. Daddy.
I think at this point, Aldwin, you'd hear from back. It's like, oh, Aurora, and
Daddy and Daddy.
And Aurora will open the bag to let Pebble out, and just being like in her mind, because telepathic link, just being like, please don't fuck this up. Please don't fuck this up.
You hear Pebbles say, but I gotta be me.
I know.
oh, hey, and I think I want Aldwin to actually walk up, just like, hey, hey, Pebble, hey, you,
Hey, hi, Aldwin.
hey, how's it going? How was? What class did you go to?
Arcana Zoology,
Oh, that's the
magical creatures.
magical creatures. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, and just by the way, I know it was very like Abuelo, and I was like this short time, but this is Aurora. They're great. There's Pebble. Like you know, you may like Pebble.
Oh, really? Hello. Oh, you can call me Abuelo. And the bird just kind of looks at me and goes, you're on my short list. I like you.
Your list.
And I think this is supposed to be. Aurora, is this your dad?
Yes. This is my dad. This is my dad, Cresswell Doyle. My dad. Did I mention he's my dad?
You see this elven man with very similar hair to Aurora, very blonde, but very luxurious, very well manicured and lots of product. He's wearing this long kind of vest with coattails. It almost looks like an apron, an alchemist apron, and some very nice pants and shoes. And he's got a bunch of rings on his on each of his fingers. Each ring has a symbol to denote a different school of magic. And he says, yes, hello. My name is Cresswell Doyle. I am the father of this lovely, perfect little girl, and I am here to see if the education stands up to my scrutiny. I am, after all, paying for this, so it's okay so far.
I think it's doing pretty great. I mean, you should see Aurora in the in necromancy and all that. It's doing wonderful. Yeah. Anyways, Aurora, me and Abuelo, we're gonna go grab lunch. I was wondering if you'd like to join along. And you're really rude earlier. So I'm trying to be nice. That's why I'm gonna invite you to lunch as well. Talking to Aurora's dad.
Aurora just in the background sweating bullets, oh no.
You see your dad kind of stare with a smile. It's almost, this smile. This is the calm before the storm, where you don't know if he's actually happy and he's processing the information, or if he's trying to swallow his rage. And he just goes, that sounds lovely. I would love to have lunch with you all, but I first must see if a peculiar little bird has gotten better. Now, Mr. Pebbles, hello, my name is Cresswell Doyle. And he sticks out his finger. You see Pebbles land, and he looks around. He looks at Aurora. He looks at you, Dusty. He looks at Aldwin. Is anyone else there?
Can I just come in now, looking more
I'm
deadpan
so
than
worried for
usual?
Pebble's safety at this moment.
Yeah, Grit is stumbling in, little tipsy topsy, drunky wonky.
I will give Gritta a nod. and then I will look at the others that have gathered, like, I don't know, in a corner or something, and just go, oh, we should not join yet. I have a. Do you feel that scent of murder in the air, Father?
You just see your father, a more stern expression. And he just goes, unfortunately, I am still reeling from the murder in the air from
Please.
recent endeavors.
Oh dear, please. Don't bring that up. I'm going through it.
You are very
Just let
powerful,
Pebble
but
do what
you
Pebble
need
does.
Fine. So Pebbles looks at everyone, and he pops his head back at Cresswell, like perched on his finger. I want everyone to give me a diplomacy check. This will be a group DC. If you are there, I want you to roll for it, but I need to know how many people are there so I can make this an appropriate group DC.
Yeah,
Raise your hands if you're there. Dope. Fee, you're not there? Nope. Let me know, where are you? Are you looking for your sister?
No, I'm actively trying
Avoiding.
to avoid her. I am actively trying to avoid her. I might, if I could, I would crawl into the ukulele and join Jason Derulo. I like.
It sounds like really chill though, to be honest.
It
bad,
sounds
right?
really good.
Right?
I feel like since the very first time we like met him, he was up in a tree. I feel like he's like probably trying to find some kind of high ground to like maybe trick her and be like, oh my god, I'm smart.
I have the high
and here I'm
ground.
hiding in a tree. But I don't think that he's like there right now, because he's also trying to avoid Sarnai because
Okay.
of like what happened. So
Yeah. Okay. So you're basically playing the oh shit, no one perceived me. Got it. Cool.
pretty much he's like he's actively trying to be sneaky but being also very bad at it, you know, like when you're like trying to hide behind like a tree but then you end up hiding behind a bush. Like it's just like he doesn't do it very well, but he's trying.
Okay. So awesome. But I need all of you to make a diplomacy check. The group DC, you have to hit an 80, which means all of you combined have to add to hit that number. If you critically succeed or make a crit 20, then you're going to be adding 10. But if you critically fail, you're going to minus 10. So let's see how bad this gets.
And what is the DC?
It's all relevant to your level. Just, roll the diplomacy and, crit fail plus 10. I'm sorry, crit succeed plus 10, crit fail minus 10.
Take it.
Yeah.
Um,
I rolled a 3. I have a hero point.
we got the extra one from last week that carried
I
over.
used it last week.
Yeah, one from this week.
Okay, so it's a 3?
No, I mean that's what I rolled on the die, so it makes it a 9, which is still a critical fail because my class DC is a 19.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. If you want to use your hero point that everyone gets at the start.
Oh, there is.
Pengu Chan has a hero
Pengu
point.
has a hero point.
Ooh, Pengu-chan. Okay, all right. They're giving you your hero, the hero point. So if you want to roll again,
Sure, yeah, I'll roll.
Pengu-chan is absolutely a hero on the Edge of Legend chat.
I
It's always
mean,
awesome to see
it's
there.
not that ended up being like that's a 15
Hey,
total,
that's great.
but it's not a success, but it's not a critical failure.
True. Still noting the amount for the group DC. 15, not bad at all.
I rolled it with my wonderful +0 to diplomacy. I will say I did get a nat 20.
I love to see it. That's clutch. Let's go with that.
Delicious. I got a 19 for a 25.
Let's go.
Let's
Okay. 5. Sarnai, what you got for me?
23 total.
Good. Doing some math or Rooney, but I think that'll do it. Let's see.
Aldwin's shit-eating grin at your dad is helping.
Okay, so as I said, the group DC is an 80. We had 1 critical success. The total was 93, which means you group dirty critted this check. So
Be cool.
So you're all looking at him like, come on, man, like
Come on,
be cool,
Pebble,
be
be
cool. That's
chill.
fine, yeah. So Pebbles looks at everyone, and you can see his feathers start to like puff up, and his head starts to shake, and he's just his wings just keep flapping and flapping. The point where Cresswell's like, I say, what is this rat doing? And then finally Pebbles just kind of comes in. I say, Papa, I'm doing much better now. I am enjoying tea and biscuits. I help Aurora with her studies. And in the morning, she makes me waffles.
Aurora just suddenly it's like,
Aldwin is purposely not saying shit.
So with that, you see your father, Aurora, like raising his hands, like, oh, you're helping with his studies. It is so good to see this he's not homunculus, but he might as well be helping out with your studies. Good bird. You are a very good bird. And then kind of with a flick, lets pebbles fly away. He lands on your shoulder, Aurora, and you hear him whispering with his back to your dad. I have recognized where his jugular is in his neck. I know where he sleeps at night. Give me the order.
Aurora just continuing to smile like nothing's wrong.
This is fine. This is fine.
All right, so so with that, Cresswell just kind of, wipes their hands of the bird and go, smashing. So what are we going to next? I heard there's a host club. Don't know idea what that is. I've also heard there's something called a fanfic club. Is that, I don't know what that is.
Never heard of fanfic club in my life.
Neither have I, though. I do
I'm like,
know that I think it's time for lunch, though. Maybe, we all go to lunch. Oh, look, it's Greta and Sonnet. Hey, do you want to go to lunch with us?
Oh, yeah, it sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm fucking starving.
Yeah, we could go to the place last time where I was able to make the nachos. Oh. Well, I used that recipe you told me where it was like the boar and the nachos. Oh, it was fucking good.
let me know if I need to roll for my lie about not knowing what fanfic club is.
Yeah, give me a deception check.
I think I covered at the part where it's like, don't know what a host club is.
It's
Oh yeah, a
10,
host club.
10.
It was 10?
Yeah, 10.
Could I assist since I'm like talking over everything and suggesting lunch?
You can roll to assist. The DC is already pretty low, so I don't know if you're gonna make it though. You have to get a critical success at this point.
Super
Since
fair.
I'm talking about lunch and food, can I use cooking lore?
That's cooking lore. That's cooking lore right
Yes,
there, baby.
I'll allow it.
I'm gonna use this dice roller. It was being nice to me. Well,
Let's go.
it was being nice to me. I mean, that's a 12 to assist. I think that doesn't hit though.
12 to assist. Unfortunately, as you're talking about fanfic club and how you have no idea what it's like, you see Cresswell go, daughter, I know when you're lying to me. Let me see those eyes. Now, if you're lying to daddy, I'm going to be very upset. What is a fanfic club? I must know.
So,
Daddy!
My precious joy.
So if you must know, it is a club in which it is like a creative writing club.
Yeah.
Give me a deception check. Because it really is. But also,
I know. Could I use lie to me again then?
Sure.
Since I'm making an impression. I have not spoken to this man at all. So I'm low-key also making an impression. I'm also of noble status, and I keep. Yeah. Okay. No, that's just me being lucky with the rolls. Then I guess. That would be 24.
24. Okay. So he goes, oh, that sounds smashing then. I shall hear no other word about this. I want to see this wonderful creative writing club.
Fear in the background. What about lunch? Lunch first, then fanfic club?
You know what?
Yeah.
I am rather hungry. I'm rather peckish, yes.
Let's go to lunch, and maybe we could all go to fanfic club.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm gonna look at Calmond and go, Father, would you like to go to lunch? Do you eat?
I believe at this juncture that food would be most adequate.
Yes, it will not be the things that we are used to, though I am quite aware that you are more than capable of eating rations. So,
I eat
yeah,
too.
just
What's your favorite?
Oh dear, no.
Mine's the chicken taco. Like, I know it doesn't taste anything like chicken and it's more of like an empanada, but like,
Stellar. Okay, so I'm going to say you're going to go to the host club for their cafe. The Orange Sonata Cafe is unless you want to go back to Absalom and go to some of the bars down there for food. Those are the two options. Which one would you prefer to go to?
I'm okay with either, but also I want to just be like, should we invite Hero?
yeah, I'm gonna go look for Hero.
I have message. I have
So do
message,
I,
so I was
yes.
just gonna like be like, Hero, if you can hear this, we're going to lunch and you're invited.
Yeah, I think let's go to the Orange Sonata. I heard they have very good. What was it called?
I'm still just gonna go and find the boy.
Orange Coolius for their drinks. Very refreshing.
God.
Hero point.
And they have this thing called a mimosa.
Mimosa. Oh,
A mimosa with milk.
So we're gonna cut to a tree where a certain kitsune is hiding. Hiro, are you just trying to wait until this whole day passes by?
Not in one spot. I mean, Hero isn't stupid, but he's also not smart. I said he's also not smart.
There you go.
So he might, I mean, is the coast clear? Can I do a perception check? Does he see his sister? Because then he might try to army crawl his way to somewhere safer. Like he's just trying to parkour his way away from his sister.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna do the roll. I'm gonna do the little rolly roll. That is a where are my stats? Perception, disgrace. That is a fuck, it's not that good. It's an 18.
Okay. So you look around, you see a few kids with their parents kind of laughing and walking away. You see all your friends in the quad going, Hero, yeah, maybe we should get him to lunch. You're seeing that. And then you start kind of leaving. And as you start to leave, suddenly you feel a foot on your back. Hey, little brother.
Hi, sis.
So were you going to try to avoid me all day long? Did you really think that was going to work?
Avoiding you? No. Let's just say it was a friendly game of tag that you did not know about. And see, you tagged me. So now go hide real good. And I bet you that, like always, I won't find you. Mainly because I won't be looking for you. But, go hide. Do your thing.
I think Big Sis has a better idea. I think we should all go hang out with your friends and their parents. After all, technically, I'm your adult today.
Yes. Is it? See, here's my thing though. Is it because you actually want to hang out with them, or is it because you're really interested in Greta? Because like there is a wrong answer to this. And I can give you a hint, it's the second one.
She laughs, but like that kind of like dainty laugh behind the hand, like the kind of laugh. And then she brings herself back and she says, if it happens, it happens, but it's not my goal and intention. I just came here to see my little brother. And she like ruffles your kitsune ears. And just look, nerd, I miss you. Okay? I'm going to keep doing it more.
Oh my God, I said, stop it. He like tries to slap her. Fine. You know what? We can go. But if you do try to do anything with Greta, please keep it under the table, because the last time I asked you, you made it obnoxiously clear that you were hooking up with one of my friends. So like, just like below the table, please. Just
okay. Hey, below the table. I get it. Like I get it, little brother. Don't worry. So anything else I should know about the halfling, his adorable grandfather, the really cute like witch moon girl, and her little murderous owl? By the way, he's been sending me letters. That owl is creative. I'm learning so much from him.
That is like the worst That is like the worst pairing that I could ever imagine. I didn't even think about that. I have another rule. Actually, I will just give you a set of rules. Number one is stay away from Pebbles, mainly because I'm afraid that you two together will just dominate the world. And I'm like not ready to live in a world that is ruled by you and Pebbles. Second on the list, keep things under the table. That's true. What should you know? Right. Greta really likes to fight. That's a thing if you want to impress her. Aldwin has a very impressive staff. Kind of be afraid of that, but like not like the sexy kind of staff, but you know, the like kind of staff. Aurora is cute, a little shy. Pebbles does make up for that. She has a surprisingly sexy dad.
Wait, Aurora does?
She has a daddy.
Oh, wait,
Anyways.
is he the nerd with the rings? Oh, I could
Yeah.
just stab him for free, probably.
You know what? You should. I'm sure Aurora would thank you. If you want to go for it, he would be so into that. I overheard him talking to himself saying he really likes to be stabbed.
You know, brother, I love it when you try to encourage me in my line of work, but I think you're just doing a bad job lying again.
You know, I should become better at that, given that I've been doing it this entire time. And Sarnai is, you know, Sarnai is just Sarn. We should go to them. I should not cut. Why am I even talking? You're asking me silly questions. Stop asking me questions. We should go right now.
She goes, okay. No, right this way. After you.
No, after you.
But where am I going, big little brother? I don't know.
You figure you are so smart, you know. I think that you can figure it out. You should go, and you should go ahead of me so I can be in a safe distance just in case you run into trouble. And don't ever look over your shoulder to check if I'm there. Just trust me. We can be like Eurydice and Orpheus. Just go straight. Or, you know, waddle a little bit because I know you're not really straight.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I get it. Here's what I'm going to do. And she grabs you by the ear and she starts leading you. And she's like, I'm going to do what mom and dad always did because sometimes you need some direction. And she just walks you over to the rest of the group. And as you're all like, where's Hero? Suddenly you see entering Hero with his older sister, grabbing him by the kitsune ear, just like, hi, my name is Akane. I am the older sister of Hero. Hero is being a little brat right now, but I would love to have, I guess we're getting food together or something. I heard it on the way over.
Yeah, sure. Hey, stop pinching his ears. Doesn't like that.
Oh, okay. She lets go of the ears.
They are my best feature, Akane, and you need to stop being jealous of them. It's kind of becoming a problem.
Yeah, and they're sensitive. Leave them alone.
Back.
And Greta's like already like tufting them, like gently, like, you know, patting them, making them soothing.
Hero bends down because
Hero's bent down for that.
like, but like he like bends down, but he like stares down. Akane is just like, yeah, Greta's touching me, not you. Like that kind of stare. He's just like, yeah. Well, look, I'm better than you.
She just like do the thing where her arms are full and she goes, like, I roll the whole bit.
I think the host club is hosting something for lunch, so I think we'll go there. We've had great experiences with the host club.
Are we all? And Hero just like very obviously, but not obviously, tries to like keeps looking at Sarnai and the dad. He's like, is everybody?
Yeah, we're all going.
Yeah, we're all going.
Yes, we are going. Also, it's lovely to meet you, Akane. Do you want a sword?
Akane just goes, oh, no. Thank you so much. I come equipped, and she opens up her peacock kind of peacoat, and you see a bunch of knives, and then she pats on the scroll case on her back, and she goes, I have enough daggers to fight when I need to, and I have this little bad boy in my back. I call it the knowledge of victory and peace. And she just keeps patting this spell scroll on her back.
Is it just a teleportation spell from my knives?
Hero just like leans into like his friends and is just like, peace is very subjective in this case.
I see.
I guess
Oh.
that.
Rather
Okay.
commendable. No, I'm talking. You know what? I will speak to you probably later for this. I'm not sure how courting culture works there. Normally, we have to give gifts to families and stuff like that. So that's why I asked. But
Why is
But-
everybody going after Hero completely
What?
like misunderstanding? Why is everybody going after my sister?
I'm
He,
not
like,
going
starts-
after your sister. You basically proposed to me
What?
in
What
class.
happened?
Oh no,
What did we
it was really
miss?
cute.
Whoa, what
I'm
happened?
sorry, what?
Dad, you.
Daddy,
I'm
Daddy?
not.
Is this,
Me,
Daddy.
father.
is this a
Father,
celebratory
father,
prank?
father, the other word, not dad.
Okay,
father.
so Akane firstly just goes, "Oh my," and then you see Kalmand just say, "Mhm, yes," and then look to Hero like sternly, knowingly, and then that's it. And there is this awkward pause and tension between everyone involved.
Uh-huh.
Anyways,
Host club. Let's go.
Yeah. I feel like we could cut the tension with a butter knife. So
I'm sure you
I
have
sound-
one, Eldwin. Go ahead, do it. I fucking dare
looks
you,
into
do
his
it.
pocket like it's like taking out the staff. It's like, oh nope, just no knife. Just I can't cut with this. So it sounds
Do
like
some
this is a
fucking
celebratory
magician
brunch.
shit. Just start pointing things out of your sleeve.
I think before things get more awkward, I think it's awkward.
Can they?
Too late.
I don't
Can
know.
they get?
I could
More
make
awkward?
it very awkward. Yes.
Maybe let's get some
I
food
could
in us
also make it
first.
awkward.
I think we're all awkward. I'll be very honest. I'm very
So-
awkward myself.
I'm going to
Hello.
interject myself and say that we're all going to the host club now.
Yes.
Yes.
We're just
Uh,
walking and talking.
We're
yeah.
walking and
Oh,
talking.
yeah.
Walking and talking. Cresswell Doyle is just kind of scrutinizing everything, going, "Oh my, no, I could make a spell that would make this entire thing so much more sturdy and better. Come on, no abjuration. This is not going to work."
I'm sure you
Yeah.
could.
God, you sound like the fucking preacher across the street from Moments.
I really hope my dad punches your dad in the face. Aurora.
Shit,
Oh wait,
can I
sorry,
sign a bad thing?
accent. I really hope my father punches your father in the face, Aurora.
Or just trying to just be like, not listening. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna have lunch, and then everything's gonna be fine, and then the day will be over.
Hero Hero wants to try. Yes, I will just do it because fuck it. Since Aurora's daddy, and I will continue to say it that way, is being like a grade A douche. Accent was a little bit wonky there. Hero wants to try to just very subtly but determinedly fire a little foxfire lightning bolt into his butt.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, I
Delicious.
will do that. I will absolutely do that. And you know what? This is important enough for me that I will use my hero point for that one.
Let's go.
Love to see it.
I will. I will do
How
another
bad
one.
was it?
Roll to hit is just a d20, right? Without anything or with.
Yep. D20 plus all the bonuses. So your level.
Yeah,
and
you
with
get
dexterity
a
modifier.
spell attack, boo.
Mhm. Oh, so that's right. Spell attack. So it'll be based off your charisma.
Sweet, delicious spell attack.
$31.
Okay. So you shoot this. Cresswell has no idea. Just walk around going, I'd say, why do they even have restaurants? You could just create food and water. It's the most superior way to. And you shoot the fire at him, and it starts moving towards him. It hits him full sail on the bum, and then just splashes off his clothes like water off of Scotchgard. It just. And then he goes, daughter,
Uh-huh.
for a second, I believe I've been accosted. Is this true?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Give me deception.
It was like, I don't know if she saw it because I feel like she's leading the pack. And
Oh, no, that's
everything's
actually
all-
very valid.
Yeah,
No, I'll take
she,
that. Yeah.
she, she knows where to go, and she wants to desperately get to this host club right now.
Oh wait, can I say something then instead?
Sure, sure.
So did you just blow ass in front of all of us?
It's
No, I have been accosted, probably.
I don't know. It
in
does
the
kind
rear.
of smell a bit.
You all I feel like you're besmirching my honor, and I
And
shan't
you're
have this.
besmirching
No.
our lungs with that gas. Like, come on.
We
I don't
Aurora
have
just
think
making
it's-
this
Oh, Jesus.
motion like behind his back, just like please, please.
I don't think there's any smirching going on. But I mean, usually the person who like smells the farts farted. So I feel like it was you. Just saying. That's like a common saying. So
I will remember this. Oh yes, I will. Let's
Remember-
please
What will you
go be
remember?
civil in the host club.
Oh, you're coming with
And
us.
then
then.
as soon as he turns around, Hero just like lifts his hand for a silent high five for everybody.
you get
Yes.
it very subtly, like fixing my hair, high
Mhm.
five
Could,
back.
could Abuelo
Just
high
like-
five Hero?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Abuelo's just like. First of all, Abuelo was laughing like,
Yeah, it does feel a little bad about
"Yeah,
that.
the little fox got him right in the culo. Look at that guy right in the ass."
Everything is 3.
And he gives you like that shaky old man high five where it's like, oh, it hits like an iron bar, but like, oh, it's shaky the whole time. It's like, oh, high
Oh
five.
God, I've been blessed. I've been blessed by Obrello. I like love this. Hero just like looks at his hand. It's like, I will never wash you again.
It's a bit weird.
So we get to the Orange
Sorry,
Sonata,
be careful.
aka the
Yeah.
Host Club's Cafe. Gwendol immediately requests to seat you and be your host for the evening.
Aurora needs it. She needs
She
the
needs the
golden
vibe.
retriever boy.
He says, he goes, hello, my name is Gwendol, and it is wonderfully a joy to give you magic today. We are having a 3-course lunch or a continuation of brunch, if you'd like. And if you want dinner, please stick around. It will be included in your bill. And if there's any other questions, please let me know. I am happy to make your day magical.
Yes,
Um,
Gwendol, did your
and this-
parents come?
I'm sorry, what was that? Let's start with Aki. What was that?
I go, yes. Hello, Gwendol. Good to see you again. Did your parents come? I'm very curious.
Oh, yes, they did. Yeah. And you can see his ears kind of pick up and you can feel his tail vibrating behind him. He goes, yes, they're right over here. Mom, Dad. And you see 2 golden retrievers
Oh no.
come walking, like bipedal golden retrievers, just like Gwendol, come walking in. And it's adorable because like the Berenstain Bears dressed? It was very like, I am Mom Bear, I am Dad Bear. It's like that with his dad. Dad Gwendol has like a dad suit, and he's got like a pipe. And Mom Gwendol has like this beautiful, like cute, like very cute house dress and pearls. And they just come walking over, and Mom Gwendol's like just starts licking him on the ear, and he's like, "Mom, stop it! I'm doing my job." And she goes, "We're just so proud of our little boy. He's
Oh my
he's
God.
doing so great." And the dad just goes,
Is.
"It's very clear. This pipe is just for show. Nothing comes out." It goes, "We are so proud of our little Gwendol. He is growing up so big and strong. Mom,
Oh my
Dad,
God.
I'm trying to do magic for these people." I
Um,
know. We will walk away now. Everyone, my name is Rendell. It is a pleasure to meet you. This is my loving wife. Her name is Gwendella. They named me after both of them, and then they
That
just
makes
walk
so
away.
much sense.
Hero, after being completely starstruck, turns to his sister and just like, I don't care what you do anymore. Just don't ever hurt them. Because if you do, I will turn my oath around that I swore, and I will add that I will hunt you down and kill you. So I don't care what you do anymore. Do it above the table, on the table, if you so will, but just don't hurt them.
What are we
You-
doing on the
you-
table? What?
Your
What the
sister,
fuck?
your sister starts to lean back, and she goes, "He's tall and dumb. I think he's kind of hot."
Right? But he's
Mhm.
so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Greta,
he's so
Greta,
nice.
stop encouraging her because she will actually do it. You know, when you're just like, he's kind of, but it's like a joke. Yeah, no, that doesn't fly
What
with
if I
her.
said I was
She'll
joking?
actually do it. I take it
It's
back, and
really
Hero
fucking
just straight goes to a table.
Yep, Aurora's just being like, oh yes, Hero, you've chosen a table. Great.
So you're all seated. The ambiance around you is basically like a wonderful jungle. If you've ever been to like Rainforest Cafe or a couple of other restaurant chains, it's like that, but instead of like awkward animatronics, there's actual magic crafting happening here that makes everything just like a living experience. You can feel the temperature change. You can see like what looks like actual animals, like actually thriving in the environment. You're in this really cool kind of like Robinson Crusoe recessed seating dining area. So everything is kind of wonderfully made with like wood and latched vines, and it's very, very charismatic. After a few questions, they basically give you the meal of the day, the 3-course lunch. And the first course is coming out with mimosas left over from brunch. As it goes on, Kalmund, Sarnai, you see Kalmund eating very like back up. You know how Vegeta eats? It's like Goku, but with manners. Your dad is eating like Goku
shut
with
the
manners.
fuck up. Wait a minute.
Awkwardly,
Shut
Grid
the
is
fuck
eating like
up.
Goku, and it's wild.
Oh, I did not think about in our talks. I did not think about Calvin being Vegeta. I'm
you
fucking
didn't?
Trunks.
You didn't?
I'm Trunks.
Why do you think I like you so much?
I'm Trunks.
Oh my god.
Calvin is Vegeta going through a divorce. I'm
Oh
Trunks.
my God.
So Kalmund is
Okay.
fork and knifing his plate very tactically, but shoving it in and doesn't even get a chance to taste it. He's just going on the next bite. Grid, of course, you're Goku, just full shovel mode. Your dad is the same, but every time he does it, you can see a fire ignite in his hand. So he's throwing it into his face, like completely charred beyond belief. Akane is definitely like being very nice and jovial, telling funny stories. Every time she sees Gwendolyn, she's like, hey, and he's like, hi there, my name is Gwen, and his tail just keeps like wagging more and more. Abuelo is absolutely talking shop. He's like, let me tell you, like, if you want to like really like, this is great, but if you want to kick it up a notch, and he's like giving all of his trade secrets when it comes to cooking, and you know them, he's definitely raised you some of these secrets. And Crystal Doyle is just looking around.
They say that Aurora is probably abusing those mimosas. She's stressed.
I would really quickly. So Alwyn kind of like runs to the bag, like, oh, so I know I gave all my friends these buns, but I know your parents are going to be coming, so I made extras. I didn't know if it was one or both of our parents. I was really not quite sure, but I got one for all of you. How about here's one. This one's not going to make your mouth turn into fire. They say that really loud before handing the next one, and then hands the next one to Aurora's as like, here you go. You seems like you need to chill out. And then just like everyone else, like these are they're wonderful buns. You actually, if you eat them, you actually probably like be really relaxed. You know, I've been doing this thing where it's like you know how potions taste like shit.
Everyone nods in agreement.
Yeah. No, I made it so like, you know, it tastes good. And then this one's not nothing wild, but I hope you enjoy it. You know, I'm glad to meet everyone's family. Yeah. Anyways, I'm having a mimosa.
Thank you, Aldwin. You gifts always mean a lot to me. I really appreciate you.
Aldwin, was it? This bun, this dessert here is absolutely fucking amazing. This is bangers, mate. This is good. I really like this. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Aldwin,
Common takes a bite. This is adequate. Thank you, Aldwin.
Oh, he likes it.
Glad you liked it.
Akane enjoys it. She just goes, smiles, mouth.
Oh, hi, Gwendol.
Gwendol's like, hi, would you like another mimosa? We have a giant pitcher in the back.
Oh yeah, bring the picture. Thank you.
Just keep them
Okay.
coming.
I will bring the pitcher. 1 second.
I love you.
Hero is still on his consistent train of trying to get away, mainly now because seeing his sister flirt is truly too much of a sibling bonding on this very merry day. So I mean, I'm assuming Akane keeps trying to like stop him from it. So like he like drops food and tries to crawl away, and he tries to get invisible and she like pulls him back. But like it's a consistent string of him just trying to like escape her and not being able to.
Oh yeah, she's absolutely like grabbing you by the scruff and pulling you back
Yeah.
down. When you try to cast invisibility and sneak out, you just see her look to Crustwell, who just instinctually like dispels it. My word, why did I just do that? And then Akane just kind of goes, mm-hmm, and then just gets back to eating her bun. When Crestwell's handing with the bun, he goes, "There's magic in this, yes?"
Yeah.
He said it was a potion improvement. Do you not listen to people speak?
Well, yes, but there's different. You're an alchemist, yes?
I guess so. Mostly just I like cooking, and I guess cooking is just a form of alchemy, but edible.
But I myself like to fancy myself redundant as an alchemist. I'm very interested in alchemy food. You can't make that. No. He eats it. There is my auto inhibitors kicking in, preventing the magical effect from happening. But quite frankly, my man, very good. Very good. I would love to talk to you about improving upon this recipe, maybe making it even better.
If you like that, I've got some mushrooms that'll really knock your block.
Well, maybe.
Mushrooms, please.
I'm definitely working on improving it myself. I think. Alvin's gonna like take a sip of mimosa. Just maybe another time. Maybe when you come back or something. Not right now. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to spend a lot of time with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, honesty is the best policy. Is that correct? Yes. So
of course. I want Aurora to make a fortitude save. As she has been pounding mimosas.
This is just day keeps getting more and more stressful for her. Let's see. That's a 14.
14. Yeah, you drunk, girl. You a brunch mess right now.
Yep.
Your dad looks to you, Aurora, my precious daughter. Have you lost control of your senses?
Maybe just a little.
Doing all right, Aurora?
Things are doing much better now.
This, I'm sorry, but this will not do. I did not pay good money to have my daughter come to this establishment, this academia, and become inebriated. She has to keep her mind sharp for her studies.
Okay, then maybe you should stop pointing out every small fucking detail about that's wrong with this place. I know you're paying a lot of money, but Jesus fucking Christ, every 2 feet we travel, you got 10 things to say. You spend more time tearing down the place than you do even breathing.
She's also a grown woman and can make her own decisions. And if she would like to get rather tipsy before 3 p.m., she is quite in her right to do so.
Hero under his breath is just fine. Hero under his breath is just like, I mean, this is a lot coming from somebody who like farted in front of all of her friends. But he
claim your own backdraft.
But he mumbles it like because he is kind of afraid still of her dad, you know, because he's like very powerful. So he like mumbles it while he like eats like Aldwin's like, you know, bun. He's just like, this is a lot of saying a long time.
Let me ask you this. When was the last time you actually saw your daughter this happy?
I mean, to be fair, she's drunk.
I meant before when he saw you with us.
So you all see Crustwell Doyle starting to his alabaster elven complexion start to have some sanguine features fill in his cheeks and his lips. As you can see, there's a rage building within him, and he smiles. That kind of pandering smile as the rage kind of simmers, and he snaps his finger and casts Dispel on the entire Orange Sonata. All of the magic you see, all the beautiful environment, the wonderful place just fades, and you see the Emperor with no clothes. This place is just a boring wooden box with little wooden seating areas. You see Gwendol panicking. Mistress, the magic is going. The magic is gone. Mistress, we need the magic back. And he starts running to the back. And after he snaps his finger and casts this dispel, he stands up and goes, I understand. I understand all too well. It has now come to my attention that the gifts that I can offer my little girl are not being appreciated. So I will be leaving the establishment right now. And I'll be doing so with my daughter. Isn't that right, Aurora?
Yeah.
Interjection. Hero looks at his sister and it's just like, he made puppy boy sad. Attack. As if he could sick her
This is-
sister on him. I was just like, attack, go. Just
You
do
don't
something.
have autonomy over Aurora. That's incredibly fucked up for a parent to have.
Okay,
Imagine
yes.
Grita's dad is just holding her down. Imagine they're just holding each other down.
Just-
We never decided what, or rather, I'm not sure. What order of Hell Knights is my dad? Because I believe this might be infringing upon an oath.
Do you tell it to your father?
Yes, I will look at my dad and go, well, for once, we have met a man, a father, that I think is leagues and bounds worse than you. And I do believe he's infringing upon an oath that you took.
Give me a diplomacy check. I'll give you bonuses. Don't worry.
I'm being bolder because I've got like fucking nothing, man. I mean, I killed a man. I think I'm allowed to be.
I've already died today. What have I got to lose?
26.
26. You don't even need the bonuses. What am I talking about? Okay, so you say that to your dad, who is just staring, and you know this glare. This is a different glare, not the dad glare. This is an older glare. He looks to Aurora's dad, slowly stands up. Sir, it is not my place to tell you how to be a good father. I know I myself am not the best, but I will make this boy the hero the world needs, and I will not stand by and watch you destroy the hero that your daughter could be in front of me. I will have satisfaction. And he draws his great sword, or his bastard sword.
Aurora
I
is
take a
slowly.
sip.
Aurora is just going to be slowly sinking under the table.
Yes, and I take a sip from my mimosa and go, Aurora, come here. Just trust me. It's much better if you watch.
Just slink under the table, suddenly just like emerge, like just the head above the table next to Sarnai.
Like, I want to imagine almost, and please feel free to veto this, but this is funny in my brain. You're all now under the table, all of you, and you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And all of a sudden, you hear his voice, I fucking know, right? This is insane. And you see, Mackay's dad with you going like, very fucking time. Glug, glug. So
Cheers. Alternatively, Grita is still up above watching.
I mean, honestly, same for Aldwin too.
I just need you to know my sister commented like right on cue. Father is pleased because she made my dad a snack with the burning Elmo, and it's right on. Oh, she brought me the snack.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got a snack, fuckers.
Yeah,
sis.
I got a
Eat it
snack,
now.
fuckers. Okay. So really fast. So Cresswell sees Command stand up and draw his bastard sword. He looks and sees everyone else and he goes, once again, my gifts are not being appreciated, and I'm being accosted, which gives me full right to defend my person.
Oh no.
And as he snaps, everyone is teleported out of the orange sonata. You're now back in the quad, and
Including
you
me?
see, including you, and you see 10 of him all around, starting to circle all around you. And he says, fine then. This brute wishes to accost me. These children are being disrespectful. My daughter is drunk at 3 p.m. like
We
a
have an old
hoodlum.
Elvish man being an asshole. Let's fucking get to
Oh.
it, bitch.
Then let's have, as the kids say, a go. Roll initiative.
Fuck yes.
Am I considered like sickened? I'm asking for like
you're sickened too. You're absolutely sickened too.
110% sickened too.
Now, as 10 of these high, powerful elf wizards from Taldor flank you.
That's a 9.
Ooh. Oof.
Doofa.
Let me write this down. Let me get this initiative down. So we got Aurora with a 9.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you have, Sarnai?
25.
Nice. What do you have, Hiro?
What are we rolling for? I'm so sorry.
It's
Also,
okay.
that was
Initiative.
weird.
You're basically being attacked by Mr. Cresswell Doyle.
I'm sorry, I'm not being attacked. I told my sister to take care of it, and I 100% believe that she will. I will be hiding behind her. I don't have to roll anything, PJ. I am out of this.
Fee, I
No,
need
that's
Fee.
fair.
Fee, I need the
Fair,
perception
fair.
check. Give me the perception check for your initiative.
Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm kind of human too? Okay,
Masune too.
exactly. That was a wait, one second. Perception. Wait, why am I calculating so much?
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the 5-minute break. And we are going to open the last half of this with combat. Play that lovely fight music and let's get into this. Now, for those of you maybe coming in at the break, basically one of our lovely heroes has what can best be described as an asshole dad. And after being pushed to their own limit, they've decided, well, it's about time that they defend themselves from all these accusations and combat. And of course, they did so, teleporting them to the quad of the college and then splitting themselves off into 10 bodies. Now, that being said, everyone is there. There will be 2 groups, the parents and the students. And with that, we begin combat, starting off with Sarnai. Now, since there's a lot of Doyles happening, a lot of people happening at once, it's going to be player Doyle. Just to make things easier on everyone's initiative score. Sarnai, you're going first. What are you doing?
If it's possible, and like, feel free to say no, because I don't really have a spell that makes sense for this, but I'm like okay with also like a skill roll. Is there a way that I can attempt to figure out which one is the Doyle body rather than like a freaking shadow clone thing we got going on here?
Yeah, absolutely. You can give me either a perception check or an arcana check.
I'll do Arcana just because it's a little better. Oh, wait, second wave. There it is.
You got this.
Yeah, I ate really, really spicy noodles during the 5-minute break because that's what my sister made me.
Hot. Literally.
And then I shoved, I did the worst thing. I shoved the biggest part in my mouth at once and just waited. So the second, it's like 10K Scoville or something, I think more.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really fucking spicy.
Oh, thank you. I'm good.
So like the after effect is the after effect.
So
27.
27. Okay, cool.
Sweating.
You're looking around, and normally when there's like a mirror image or any sort of illusion spell, you can kind of pick up, I guess you could say, the broad strokes of that spell. Looking at this, you realize these are all physical clones of Cresswell Doyle.
Does it take an action for me to just tell that to the group, or would you consider that free?
I'll consider that free. You know, you're not going to go on a monologue. You're just going to tell them the information. It's free.
Yeah, I speak. No, I shout. So I can be criticized for this later. I shout. They're all him. So fuck them up.
Aye, Captain.
Gotcha.
And then I would like to use my last two actions to have sorry, it's hot. To have Naga use her breath weapon. We're gonna deal negative damage, so it's a 15-foot cone, I think.
Okay.
So like whatever I hit from the Doyles, they all need to make the basic reflex save.
Okay. What's the DC again?
It's my DC, so it's 18.
18. Okay. They critically failed.
Really?
Ooh.
Ah!
Ooh.
Maybe it's my
coming
destiny
up,
to,
Aki. Yep.
to win all my fights today because my dad's watching.
Delete.
I mean,
Get pissed on
I
you.
mean,
Sorry, excuse
like,
of a father.
so what is this? Do we double the damage then?
We double the damage. Yeah, if it's a
Okay.
basic reflex save, that means we double it.
Awesome. It's not gonna be much, just because of like the dice that are rolled for this. So this doubled is only gonna be I'm double checking. Yeah, 20 points of negative damage to all the failures.
20. Okay.
Naga like pops out. She's still like sort of wrapped around Sarnai a little bit. But she's long enough to just make a little nice little fan of like black fire spewing out. And then I remember the black fire and I remember my teacher and I go, oh no. And I would like to take 1 point of like mental damage.
Yeah, in your brain, you're like, is there anything else you can do with your turn? I believe that was one.
Yes. No, that's breath weapon is 2.
Mhm.
And then I used one action to figure out if like all Doyles get boo-boos. Yeah. Other than that, I just got to roll for when the breath weapon recharges, which is in 2 turns.
Okay, cool. So after you do that, one of the Doyles who you've hurt just kind of starts to laugh. He goes, fine. He points and snaps his finger. You all see this flickering red light in the center of your formation. Click, 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 click. I need everyone to give me a reflex save.
I know this is a dumb idea, but can I like shove my shield on top of it? Not probably too high off the ground.
Just good old
What are
basic
they shooting
reflex
at
save.
us?
It's a fireball.
It is.
Cool. Can I do an acrobatics instead and try to hide behind my sister? I have no shame. Hero has no shame. He will
It's okay.
absolutely
It's
do
okay.
it.
I believe your reflex and your acrobatics hopefully are about the same
Probably.
at this
And
point. So
your reflex might actually be higher.
yeah. So go ahead and roll a reflex save.
I mean, it could be. I just want that action to be noticed. That
Oh.
even if it's a reflex save, he will still hide behind his sister.
Absolutely.
That
you
is
can do
what
a,
he's doing.
You can do a sweet ass flip and land behind your sister.
Super
doubt.
fair.
Thanks. Oh, that is
Um,
absolutely what he's doing.
I have fire resistance.
I'm gonna
Does
use.
that do anything?
I'm gonna use my hero point.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Ooh, yeah, no, please
Yeah.
roll that.
That was a 5. It's only a 10.
Could I give Aurora my hero point for my pun earlier?
I'm sorry, do you have that ability? Oh no, that would be a homebrew thing. I'm gonna say no. As
Okay,
terrible as that
bad.
is, I'm gonna say no.
I don't.
Okay.
I hope that's not a critical failure, but it's still a failure.
What
She's
was the-
drunk.
What was the total again? It was a
10.
10.
I got
Not-
a 5.
Not a critical failure.
Who
Not
does
a
know?
critical, but it could have
Okay.
been.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
What does fire resistance or resistance fire 1 mean?
So that means when you take fire damage, you take 1 less fire damage.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
And then originally, all right, yeah.
So give me one of those reflex saves. Sarnai, what's your reflex save?
16.
Okay. That's not a success, unfortunately. Dusty, what's your reflex save?
23.
That's a successful save. Fee, what was your reflex save?
I want my sister. It was an 18.
That's a successful save.
Oh my god, my sister's so cool.
Makai, what's your reflex save?
Not for long.
got a 24. 18 plus 6.
Successful. Okay, so this fireball. Now, everyone, you start to realize this fireball doesn't seem as big as you've seen fireballs in the past. It seems like it's actually almost somehow being manipulated to be less powerful, as if he's downcasting it, if that's even such a thing. Then again, he is one of the best mages in Taldor. This thing goes off for 20 fire damage. If you
20-0.
2-0, yes.
Cool. Then I'm
Now-
still up. Barely.
Yes, thank God.
Now, if you succeeded, then you take half. If you failed, you take 20. No one critically succeeded, no one critically failed, so that's fine.
You said, wait, if we passed, we what, 10?
You take only half. You take 10. And for you, since you have fire resistance, it's 10 first, then you
9.
minus 1 to become 9.
Neato.
Yeah. So the fireball goes off. After that, it is now Aldwin's turn.
I'm
I
at
think.
4 health.
Oh no. I think Alwyn would already have had their staff out, I believe. So I'm just going to run up and I'm going to spell strike the one that shot out that fireball with. I think it's now even more appropriate. Hydraulic push.
Love it. All right, roll to hit.
You know, why learn 100 spells when you can cast one really well?
I could cast 2 really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There's no physical dice. I'm going to use a hero point. Now that I got that extra.
Wow.
Oh, I do also want to
happening,
give
guys?
you this one little bit of information. Sorry, I didn't put this at the front. If you have a focus point or a hero point, you can cash one of those in to summon your family members to do something.
I can't.
You know.
You summon Pebble.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have. I'm the one with.
You're the shitty ones in this fight.
I'm the
I will-
dad knight.
Duh.
Okay. Well, let me do this first. So that is going to be a 24 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
So hydraulic push does how much again? It's,
What level are you casting it at? 1 or 2?
1.
I want to say it's
So-
2D,
3.
3D, even better.
3d6.
Ooh.
Plus, I think my staff does 1d6. Yeah, so 3d6, 4d6 total.
Ouch.
5, 10, 16, 19, 21, 22. So 22 damage as like I just with a resounding splash from the staff like attack that fireball one.
Yeah, as you kind of twirl your staff and you see the water kind of sort of build up and trail like a kick-ass kind of like a water bender staff twirl, and then you just kind of chamber it and you come up with this massive uppercut. The water rushes with it, and on impact you see it's like this kind of ding, water comes flying out and he shoots him away, and as he goes flying back you see him crumble into clay and then break apart like dust. You have killed one of the Doyle clones, if you will.
Great.
Nice. Thank you.
Would it be an action to cash in that?
I'll make it a free action. Why not? Let's twist this.
Then I 100% will. It's like, hey, Willow, could you help with these other assholes?
You see Abuelo with that giant like log and backpack on his back, and he's got his cane. He goes, "Oh yeah, of course, mijo, of course, yeah." He takes the giant log, slams it on the ground, and then starts beating it with his cane. And then suddenly, this big ripple of energy comes out. Everyone is healed, 10 HP, and all of the clones take 10 damage.
Let's go.
Yes.
We love you, abuelo.
And he's just and there's a residual effect. Everyone has +1 bonus to their armor.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's not really going to help me much.
No, I'm so
It
sorry.
negates one of that -2 for being sickened.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
it does though.
So I assumed I had to move to go to the other one. So that will be my turn.
So with that, we have another Doyle go off. I need everyone to give me a willpower save. I'm sorry, will save.
Nope.
12.
Dirty 20.
Okay. 12 will not succeed. Dirty 20 will succeed, unfortunately.
27 from Jadim.
Okay, good to know. Dusty, what was your willpower?
That is a dirty 20. Damn, I'm a little strong.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And Fee, what is your willpower?
What's
Say?
the plug?
22, and I did it without my sister this time. Booyah.
Aw,
Right?
good boy.
Okay. So, let's see. Unfortunately, the Aurora did fail that. I believe everyone else succeeded, and Greta critically succeeded. So, everyone that succeeded, you take a -1 status penalty to perception checks for 1 round. Aurora, you fall unconscious as the sleep spell is cast upon every one of you and your friends. Greta, since you critically succeeded, you have no ill effect.
Aurora was going to probably be laying down by the end of her turn. So this is just faster.
Oh no. And with that, Doyle is done. Next up, we got Greta. Greta, what are you gonna do?
Greta, seeing one of them has been taken down, they sort of like, turtle up, stand in front of Aurora, looks at her dad. So we doing this?
He goes, yeah, by a
All right,
fucking time, I was getting bored.
Hell yeah. Let's hit him with the IB combo. I
IB
would like to
combo.
cash- Yep, and I like to cash in a focus point, or not a focus point. What are they called? Hero points.
All right, so tell me what the AB combo is.
So he does that whole goopy thing. And Greta, starts running up, making a lot of noise. Takes a couple of swipes, mostly just to draw them in, and he comes at it's just a basic distraction and backstrike.
Okay, cool. Okay, so why don't you take the turn as rest of your turn? So move 1 action to move. You can do 2 actions, so attack twice, and then I'll make your dad do his thing.
Hell yeah. And surely enough, Greta, runs up to one. Oi, fathead. I don't know if since you split yourself into 10 ways, you could feel this, but it's gonna hurt. And I'm gonna try and swish, swish, stab.
Roll to hit.
Wait, no, it's only 2 attacks, so it's just a swish, swish.
Switch stab.
Stab, there we go.
Stab.
All right, attack 1 was... Okay, good, that's a 9, not a 6. But it's not great.
What's the total?
I think this first one's gonna miss. I'm looking for my... It's a 17. No,
17
18.
hits.
Yes. And then the second one was a 19 on the die. That's 19 plus 8.
That's gotta be a dirty crit. So I'm gonna say the first one roll damage, the second one double the damage of the second hit.
What did I say when I first met your dad? What did I say? I'm gonna stab him, and here we are. Nobody believed me when I said. All right, oop, and I dropped it immediately. All right, so that's going to be a 7 for the first roll. Or wait, I forgot to add my strength on. 10 for the first roll.
Damage, nice. Okay.
And then for the crit, 11, 14 damage.
Okay. Cool. So are you going to the one that was attacked by Naga's breath, or a whole new, fresh, clean one?
I think a whole new, fresh, clean one, seeming as it is me and my dad working together.
Okay. Cool. So you come up, your sword does a nice slash across the chest, and this Doyle clone seems to scream in pain and double over perfectly for a stab clean through the gut. And as you pull your blade and the bite of the steel releases his stomach meat and he kind of stands up, suddenly your dad is gonna comes in this giant gout of fire from behind. His hands become these giant fire claws, and he grabs him from the back, and he just basically screams, "Die like shit, you little bogan cunt," and then blows him up with fire. As he blows him up with fire, the body's gone. Fire starts to
Love that,
waft
man.
over all of you. All your melee damage will now do a bonus D6 fire damage.
Hit him with a double lariat. Thank you, Kaz. I love you.
Now, with that, the other Doyle is going to go and. Oof. Okay, this might suck. Let's see. So he is going to shoot Gritta with a. What's your AC again, Gritta?
Yeah, +1.
+1, 20.
20. Okay, this is. Is that going to be a crit? Yeah, but it's fire damage.
Ooh.
1, 2. That's what this point then. So that's 5, 7. You're going to take 26 fire damage as suddenly
Jesus.
one of them looks at you, kind of snaps their hand at a small little ball of fire, produces in their hands, and they just throw it at you and hits you critically.
I don't like you. I don't like you. Is that 26 including the -1?
That's 26 damage, not before you include the -1. So I think it'd be 25 then.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So,
Gritta is up, but looking pissed.
well, next up, I need a hero. I need a good kitsune boy to kick some ass. So, your turn, hero. What are you gonna do?
I think I still have a hero point actually left from like the ones that we could transfer to this game. So hero will look at his sister. And basically just be like, I mean you can't not play, right? And just like invite her into battle as he pulls out his like ginormous ukulele to like smash some faces. And then with her being in the game, he has a bunch of daggers, right? That was a thing.
Your sister?
Yeah.
She does. She has a bunch of daggers, and then she has that scroll in her back for the secret knowledge to victory and peace.
Right. Okay. And he will basically just be like, hey, since I know you're like a lady and everything, right? I will get my hands dirty. You can stay behind and do your thing. And then without even waiting, because he trusts her, he like starts running towards one of the doors to like smash, two-handed.
All right. Roll to hit.
This music makes everything like sound so epic, because what you
Right.
just described was like very non-epic, but this music makes it sound really epic.
I don't know. It
Okay.
sounded pretty epic. You got good ideas.
Thanks. Thank you.
I could see the storms
Okay,
brewing.
roll to hit. Here we go. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20
Get
will
him.
hit.
Get him.
Now remember,
Get 'em.
on top of everything else, you're also doing 1d6 fire damage from the blessing of Wonderlust, the absolute unit.
Wanderlust the unit.
Okay, cool. That's okay. 1d6. Okay, so wait, using two-handed, I need to like become 2d8 plus strength. Okay. Plus what is the strength modifier? Okay, good. That was like, oh, that would have been too high. Okay. Oh my god. 17. And then you said 1d6?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I need to like calculate. That is 24.
24 damage.
I take it back 25. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's absolutely fine. You have you run up with your ukulele, kind of like dragging low, like this badass sword fighting stance you learned from your dad, like shuffle, and you just go hoorah! And you just do this uppercut, and it goes bong, and as it bongs, you see fire explode, and his head just turns to dust, and his body crumbles to clay as you kill one of these Doyles. Now, that
One
being
was
said,
for you, Aurora. That one was for you.
Aurora is unconscious on the ground.
I will.
This is-
He is super epic, and he's just like, "That's wonderful, Riora," and looks over to her, and he's like,
Oh, never mind.
It's fine. I'll just do it again when she's awake.
As this Doyle bursts into flames, you suddenly see your sister like, oh, it's my turn? Okay. She reaches into her coat, she pulls out 2 daggers, and she stares one of the Doyles down. And she just kind of like mean mugs him. She's like, haha, by my honor, I'm going to. She drops her dagger, reaches into the spell scroll, pops open the spell scroll container, reaches in, pulls out a massive fuck off gun, and just shoots this guy in the
Fuck
head.
did you just say to me?
Wham! And you see him just like, he's like, oh, how droll. Knives. What? Poof. His head evaporates. And with that, his body crumbles into dust. And with that, she takes the gun, kind of twirls it. Victory and peace, motherfucker. Everyone now has a crit range from 18 to 20 on your D20.
You just see Greta in wonder turn like, Mom, baby?
I just want to say, that's my sister, and I fucking love her. Thanks, and good night.
Fucking beautiful.
Oh shit.
So with that, it's another Doyle's turn.
They aren't intimidated yet.
No, they're just casting spells and like throwing
Continue to
shade.
suck.
So let's see here. Let's see. I need. Well, Aurora's asleep. I need Sarnai to give me a will save.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Sorry. That hero will be so pissed, mainly on the basis that Aurora is missing him looking like a goddamn like badass. He'll just be like, "You slept through it. How dare you?"
22.
22. Okay. So, you look and you see one of the Doyles, and they just kind of point a finger at you, and this very weird beam strikes out at you and hits you in the head. And as it does, you start feeling your mind kind of becoming a little. It's almost you're extremely drunk. Everything is spinning around you, and you can't quite get your bearings until you take a deep breath. Focus your eyes, and you realize that you have just fought off basically. Oh god, I forgot the name of the spell, but basically one of those rays that just takes away your spell casting. Ray Stupefy.
Infamous. Oh, there we go.
Stupefy spell,
Right,
basically.
this is Beth.
You're able to shake it off. With that, they kind of look and they go, most interesting. It is now the
You're an
Aurora. So you're
asshole.
asleep, right?
Do
Okay.
I make any kind of checks or anything?
You know what? I will allow a will save. I think right now you do not want to be asleep, so.
I wish I had a hero point, because my dice have all decided to murder tonight. And that's only another 13. Yeah, my dice have just every turn. Where they're like, murder? How about murder? Would you like some murder? Oh, what's that? More murder.
Want to die? Now, if you want to, you can use a hero point or a focus point to, I guess, call upon Pebbles.
I mean, would Pebble also be asleep?
Oh no, he would be.
Yeah.
Oh no, he would be.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
your
just taking a
familiar
nice
is tied
nap.
to you.
I do want to say, if they use sleep and they're unconscious, I just read it. If there was a loud noise that went off, maybe like, I don't know, a gun being shot, they can make a perception check to wake up at the start of
Okay.
their turn.
You know what, Dusty? You make a very good point. Hero point for you. Aurora, please give me a perception check.
Get a hero point with Aurora.
You made the point. I have to give it to you. I'm sorry.
All points are
That's a
non-transferable.
15?
A 15?
Yeah, that's a 15. This I'm cycling through all of my d20s, and this one seems less murdery. This was a 9.
Oh no. Yeah. No. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where, like, you know, when you're in bed and you hear a noise in the street, and you're like,
That's
I
fine.
swear to
It's
God,
fine.
if that's an accident, that's a when I wake up problem, and you're still
Oh.
unconscious. Okay, so that's the end of round 1, beginning of round 2, starting off with Sarnai. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to use my hero point to summon my dad.
Attack
I
mode.
summoned
There
Dad.
Yeah,
goes
that's right. I flipped my
hero.
father into attack mode.
And I end my turn.
I could actually send you to the Shadow Realm. That's my home. So like,
Right.
let's go.
All right.
How does just does that mean I still get 3 actions or do I get 2?
Still get 3 actions.
3 actions? Okay. Then I would like to spend 2 actions to cast a spell. I want to cast Hydraulic Push. Because if it isn't broke, I'm not gonna fix it. And yeah, I'll hit one of the doils. But I have this is like a setup question in terms of just in case I get like a crit. Because you can push them back in like 10 feet, right? So could I, when I cast this spell, instead of forward, could I like cast it on the side?
And knock him sideways?
Yeah, so that way I have a chance of docking them into each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. And that's a wait a minute, spell attack. Did we have bonuses to spell attacks at all or no? Or sorry, to attacks in general at all or no?
You were able to get a crit on an 18 up.
18.
And you rolled it in, so that'll still be applicable.
Okay,
Right, that's
well
what
that's
the
an
piece
8. That's an 18 on the die. So,
So that's a crit.
yeah, that'll be a
Let's
crit.
fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
I'll knock them into each other. This is such a good day for me in terms
Yeah,
of like
incredibly.
when I
It's
really
not a
Kill
good
the
day.
man. You're
Nice.
fighting a
Swear to
dad.
God.
having a
That's-
dad. I think the universe was like, you need it today, don't you? And I was like, yes, I do actually. I really do need to beat the shit out of an old white man and like enjoy it. And okay, so yeah, they'll be knocked 10 feet, but they do take like 66, I think, damage. And then
66 bludgeoning damage.
That
Yeah.
is wow. Okay, so you call upon your father, and as you do, you just kind of get this spell and you shoot it. You hit this guy, you move him sideways, and as he gets hit, you can see you can hear bones breaking as he then kind of turns into this clay doll and then just spatter apart like Play-Doh that's been power hosed off the side of someone's home. With that, your dad takes his bastard sword with 2 hands, lifts it in the air, and he just says, "By my oath, the nation I call home, and my son, I will break you." Everyone suddenly gets his smite ability. Everyone will be doing +6 damage. That is counted as good damage. And with that, he takes his sword and just cuts this man down in half. And as he cuts him, he twirls the blade around, so he's got like reverse grip, and he points the blade out and he goes, "And I demand satisfaction to Crustful Doyle."
For the power of the moon, I'll fucking end you.
I have one more action.
Give me that action. Give it to me.
I would like to use this action to specifically pick up the sleeping Aurora, so that way, like, the fucker doesn't take her or some shit, because she's just on the floor like a sack of potatoes. So, like the
You should
potatoes,
probably
I'll
fix
just pick
that.
her up, and like, you know, I think it's a win-win that way. And if anything, then I'll just picking her up is one full action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, so yeah,
interact.
just
It's
pick her up.
interact, so it's one.
Pick her up for safety purposes, and also not safety purposes, because if I get blasted, like, my bad. But
It'd be what
at
it
least
be.
you're not on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you pick up Aurora. Next up, we have Aldwin. There are 4, 2 of these clones left. One got a shotgun to the face, and one just got stabbed. So there's 2 left.
Great. I think first action, Alwyn's gonna go into Arcane Cascade. So the kind of the remnants of the water is now like on the edge of the staff, which with the fire stuff, it just means that the staff is like steaming. And when I enter Arcane Cascade, I could use a free action to change my grip. So I'm gonna change my grip to 2-handed staff. And then I'm just gonna go towards one of the closest ones that hasn't been hit yet and just fucking try to yeet them into oblivion.
As is the way.
Yes, so I'm going to use another hero point.
Yikes.
That was a 2. That's better. That's going to be a 21.
That'll hit.
Great. So I'm doing a D8 plus a D6 of fire plus 6 good damage.
Plus your strength modifier, right?
Plus my strength modifier. Yes.
Yeah, and plus 1 for arcane cascade stance.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. I want to hear this number.
Ooh. 1 second. Oh wait,
So 5 plus 4 plus 6. So that's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage.
18 damage. You crack this guy, whap, and just, oh my, and he is not looking good. That was 1 action for arcane cascade stance, and then moving, and then attacking, right?
Yeah, so that was my turn.
All right. Next up, Greta. Greta, you got one guy who looks like he's about bloodied, and one guy who looks fresh and clean. What are you gonna do?
The one that blew me up, is he still standing?
No, he dead.
No, beans.
Oh,
And am I correct? The hero points we earned last game are gone, correct? Or
Yeah.
rip. All right. Then yeah, looks like I'm doing this one by myself. I'm gonna go after the.
You should have, like, as a cleric, you should definitely have at least 1 focus point.
It's true.
You get your basic focus spell as a level 1 cleric.
All right. Ooh, I thought of something. All right, this is gonna be dumb attack time.
let's go.
Oh, that's an 18. And then it's an 18, and then it's cocked between another dice that's cocked between my 2 arrow keys. And a 4 for the second attack. But the 18 crits.
That's a crit.
So I'm gonna look at the fresh one. And then I'm gonna look at my dad. Over the top? I'm thinking over the top. And I just take off sprinting, power slide under him, and just like hit a praying kneel as he goops up, grabs him, and then suplexes him to the point where he just dome sword meet perfectly.
All right. Roll the damage of your hit, and then I'll do his thing.
Delicious. That's a 9. It's 9 already.
All right. Now is that doubled, or is that with your strength and everything else?
I only have 1d10, so I'm just rolling it twice.
Okay. Oh, 1d10 plus 1d6, and that doubles as well. So you do 1d10, 1d6 plus your strength mod.
Right.
Plus
Double all
6.
that. Plus 6 from the smite. That's right.
I'm woefully underprepared. Where's my dice bag?
D10 plus D6 plus strength mod plus 6.
God, I have a
Well,
small
technically.
pile.
What's that?
Well, technically with the smite. With the crit.
Oh, that's right.
I think before the guy
Because I rolled
adds
another
anything,
9,
it's
so that's
going.
2 9s. That's 18. plus
18,
15.
12.
That's
You're
30.
being very sexy right now.
What am I not?
It's probably better that Aurora's
I have a
asleep for
dice
all
roller.
of this.
just,
is
Yeah,
just
let's-
like, I'm so glad I'm not witnessing my dad being murdered ad nauseum in front of me.
I don't know. I feel
At
like
least
that'd
for
do
her
something for
mental
you.
health, it's probably better that she's asleep.
Yeah.
All right. So what you said it's 2d, so 4d6.
So it would be no. It would just be 2d6 double.
Okay. 2d6.
So it would just be 2d6. Sorry, I realize my language may be making that confusing.
No, you're fine. You're fine. All right. Comes out to an 8. So 38.
18 plus 12 plus 8. Yep.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's go.
Plus
Let's go.
12. Yeah, that's
That is
that's
literally
30.
almost double my HP.
Yeah. So
Can I hit the both?
was
Let me
was
give-
30 doubled, or is 30 before the double? No, it was 9 and then 12. Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you run, you split this man like in half up. He's just like, oh, and as he's doubling over, blood pouring out of his body like one of those awful milk bags at like school lunch that didn't quite hit the straw just right.
Oof.
Like a defunct Capri Sun bag. Your dad, as he's been over, runs up, hooks the arm around the jaw, puts one hand on his back, picks him up, and he just goes, "I might." It comes a suplex, and then just chops back, and then in midair does a flip, so he's on top of him. And then when they land, he slams on him, and his fiery body burns through his corpse.
Delicious.
Dad.
You've been practicing, Dad.
Yeah, I found a couple of wrestlers that taught me some things. I could give that guy a wicked Tal'Dor suplex if he's not being a dodgy cunt. That being said, it's the last Doyle's go. He is going to point at everyone, and you see another do, 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 do. Everyone, give me a basic reflex save.
Because I'm asleep, I
there's nothing we
automatically
can-
critically fail.
Yeah.
Don't
Not
suppose
do
none of us
anything
can
to
like.
me who's carrying you.
Actually, that's a good point. No, what I will actually allow is because since you're being carried,
Okay.
that Sarnai will roll for both of you, but your
Okay.
reflex save, Sarnai, is going to be at a -2.
You don't,
All right.
You don't
So,
critically
essentially,
fail.
if
You
she
just take a
succeeds-
-4.
Do I just take a -4?
Yeah.
There's a -4?
Yeah, it's under
Unconscious?
unconscious.
That
Yeah.
that actually does put me at only a +1 reflex save.
Ugh.
I mean, it may still be better that Sarnai's doing it. I'm just like reading.
I have a +6 naturally to my
Yeah,
reflex, so
yeah,
taking a -2
Oh, yeah.
is a +4. But like, and I am gonna jinx myself. You really think I'm gonna fail?
Got a hero point.
I used my hero point to summon my father.
Me
I don't think I
too.
have one.
Daddy.
Daddy.
So,
Hey,
Question:
yeah.
would it at all be possible for either me or Papa to dive on this grenade, so to speak?
fire that.
Like Cap?
I'm gonna
Yeah, more or
say
Body.
no.
Rippy Dipple.
I'm gonna say no, just because it's
And I
happening
dropped the die.
as you're aware of it.
Super fair. First I drop the die, then I roll a 3. I'm going home.
Okay, so really fast. Have we already rolled our basic reflex saves?
I haven't because I wasn't sure if I was rolling it or not, or if
Yeah,
it was
me
just...
neither.
I think just because I'm still a little confused about the unconscious only giving a -4 to reflex save, which I don't know. But what I'll say is that Sarnai is rolling for you. If they succeed, you succeed. So let's start with Dusty. Dusty, what was your reflex save?
17.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
Makai, what's your reflex save?
Not much better than 9.
Oh, you're 1 point away from a critical fail. Okay. All right.
Thank God.
Sarnai, what was your?
Am I
number?
taking? Am I taking the -2? This is.
Mhm.
Yeah. 21.
That's a success. The damage is
Told you.
halved.
Told you. What I say. What I say. What I say. What I
Which
say.
is very good because my dice are definitely trying to murder me.
Yeah.
So I will
Mine
take it.
aren't. Mine aren't. Mine don't want me to die just yet. My father's watching.
Now, Fee.
So is mine.
What's your reflex save for the fireball?
It was actually also a 21, but just normal.
No, that's awesome. So that's a success. So
I'm gonna really quickly because I failed a check. I'm gonna use my halfling luck, which triggers when I fail a check.
there we go.
Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Actually,
Okay.
I forgot I had this.
That became a 22 for me.
Me too. That's a success. You take half damage. Now, the total damage is going to be 12. If you succeed, you take half of that to 6. Yes, Sarnai.
Would it be possible to take Aurora's damage for her just because I can body it and I'm carrying her? So maybe what I do is I just turn around so it hits my back, my big beefy back.
If you do that, I'll say you take full damage.
I'll take full damage, yeah.
Okay. So you take 12 fire damage. Aurora, you take none. Makai.
I completely forgot I had this because I don't play this game ever. Definitely haven't been playing it for 9 weeks. but I have the Prophecy's Pawn action, which allows me. You can definitely use this to stab me in the back later, but I get to re-roll the check.
You know exactly how much stab in the back. Go ahead and roll that. Fee, you succeed. So you only take half of 12, which is 6 fire damage. And Dusty, what was your roll again? You said it was 22?
22.
Again, you succeed. Only take 6 fire damage.
I rolled a 20. Yeah, 22. 16 plus 6.
Succeed. You only take half of that, so that's 6 damage. And then since you have 1 resistance, that's only 5 fire damage.
Oh, thank God.
Now, that being said, I believe it's Hero's turn. Fee, you might be able to clutch this. What are you gonna do?
Who's there? What is
Just the one Doyle who shot the fireball.
Oh, Hero twirling his ukulele. Well, not twirling, but like, doing a very nice rapier kind of move. Walks up very leisurely to this man, and it's just like, I mean, I would give you a chance to say something, but I think we're all sick and tired of hearing you talk, and just whacks.
Roll to hit.
Where was that?
Oh, I will.
Whack.
I will. I will whack with the secret power of Jason Derulo. I shall whack.
Jason of House Rulo.
Okay, I'm like, I could not make this up. I have a nat 20. I cannot make this up.
Yes.
Okay, so you are going to roll 2d8 plus 2d6.
Yes.
And I don't think you have any strength modifiers, so you're not gonna add that.
Plus the good damage.
Strength mod during that last
Because
thing.
of smite.
Oh, the smite! Oh my god! So it's gonna be 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 12.
12.
Okay. Okay, wait.
Smite.
I'm that bitch up.
Hero's just playing Stairway to Heaven at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting the band warmed up. It's like sweet chin music. Krang.
Think.
31.
31. Hero, tell me the tale of how you decimate the final Doyle.
As said, Hero walks up to the final Doyle, twirls his ukulele, and says, and I would really ask for your final words, but I cannot stand the sound of you. And he lifts the ukulele, and from basically like an uppercut, from down to up, just swings his ukulele directly in that man's face, wearing a shit-eating grin, because he's like, with the power of anime on my side. And for my friend Aurora, I'm going to give you a whole new face. And then he just, blasts this man.
You do that badass like baseball swing you see in like Furikuri or something, where it's like the full extension. You're like the ukulele's behind you, your hands kind of out, dynamic lighting as the body flies off at an angle and then explodes. Bright light and fire everywhere. Even in your ukulele, you can hear, "Ooh, that was so good," from Jason of House Rulo. He explodes.
Oh, my man knows.
And with that, the combat is over. However, Sarnai, as you're holding on to Aurora's body, you just see her turn into stardust and vanish. Aurora, you wake up in this unusual, almost like a cosmic night sky in a bubble. You awaken. Your body is refreshed, fully invigorated, feeling healthy as a horse. And then walking into this seemingly room, you see a familiar form and hear a familiar voice. Now there's my perfect little girl. I'm so sorry. It looks like Papa had to ensure your friends would stop interfering with our family business.
Aurora's probably freaking out. First thing she reaches is Pebble was in the bag. Her hand reaches there to see if he's still there.
He's twitching around a lot, trying to figure out where he is. He can't quite get his bearings.
Where are we?
We are in Daddy's wonderful pocket dimension. You see, your mother and I made this. Well, I borrowed it from her. It reminds me of her quite a lot.
You don't, Mom? You don't talk about her much.
No, it is not pertinent to the work. Your mother decided to leave us, and well, then that's that, as they say.
And Aurora is currently like just looking around, figuring out like dimensions, what doors in, out. Like what is the dimensions of this place?
Are you looking for? Well, this is a very small, simple 20 by 20. I control it, of course, so I can make it grow to lengths far greater than the Taldor Kingdom. I can make it shrink to a small chair for me to sit on and ponder the cosmos. I can do whatever I will, including bring you in or out of this little pocket dimension of mine.
I'm going to. I have a spell. This is what I'm going to propose. Is not exactly how this spell works. I have Phase Familiar, which is technically supposed to send my familiar to a different dimension for just a moment. Can I use it on Pebble to maybe hopefully send him back to the normal dimension to find my friends?
Absolutely. As you see Aurora vanish, there's a few seconds of confusion, and then suddenly Stardust comes back into reality, and you see Pebbles like,
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Where did
Pebble, where are they?
where did your lady go?
they're gone, man. They're fucking gone, man.
What?
I'm the one holding Pebble, I
Yeah.
guess. I'm just like, oh, that is rather annoying.
Yeah, man. That old man's a dick.
Well, how do we find them? Where are they? Dude, fucking fuck.
I don't know. The man, he said something about only he allows who gets to come and go. I have no idea.
There are spells like that, like a cozy cabin.
Yeah, I suppose. And then we're going to cut back to Aurora. My dad looks at you.
I would have done this as like stealthily as possible.
Okay.
To not like draw attention to the fact that I'm sending Pebble away.
Sure. All right. So, my perfect little daughter, I have surmised that your scholastic endeavors at this college are lacking in what I know that we can achieve together. So, please, daughter, and he extends a hand, come with me. We'll leave this place behind. You and I will learn such fantastical things, build such wondrous, wondrous magic. Just leave this place and your friends behind. They're holding you back.
But I don't want to. Like, this is the first time I've really had friends, and I like it. I can figure out who I am.
Dodo, I'll make this quite easy on you. You either come with me and continue your education, or you stay here and lose my funding. So what's it going to be? I suppose with all the gifts and everything I've done for you for your entire life, that this should be a really easy decision. So please, let's just take my hand and be done with it.
I'm I want to stay.
Oh, I think you're being silly. No, you wish to come home with Dad, with Papa, and we could do magic. Please, just take my hand and leave this place. You're not of your mind. You've had way too many mimosas. Please, daughter, my perfect daughter, take my hand.
If there's any way to like put just like a tiny bit of distance, she sort of just scoots back just a little bit.
He looks at that. That pandering smile grows as he intakes this data, and his face becomes beet red. Fine. Then that is your choice. As much as it pains me, I think it's about time Daddy cut the cord. You're done. I tried to give you everything, and I did, and this is how you repay me. Fine. You are cut out of my life. You're cut out of my dimension. You're to return to school broke without your dad's purse strings, and I will continue my research alone.
You locked me in a tower.
I protected you from a cruel world. You've seen the Chalaxians. There's those mongrels, those warmongers. You've seen the Kitsune. My goodness, look at that boy.
You're racist.
You've seen the priests and the clerics, how they are hypocrites. You've seen the undead. You've seen the world that I've tried to protect you from. Of course I put you in a bloody tower. You're my daughter. I love you.
But then, I couldn't leave, ever.
We create worlds like this one. We can create better worlds. We can create new Taldor. When you master magic like I have, like we could, there is no world that's not a danger. You merely make a new one.
But my friends wouldn't be there, and they're the first real friends I've ever had.
Aurora, I grow tired. We can make new friends, literally make new friends, however you want them to be, flawed or perfect. But if I keep offering you your chance at a perfect reality and you spit in my face, then I'm wasting my time. Daughter, this is your last chance. You can repay me for all I've done for you. Join me and build such beautiful things together, or are you going to choose them over your family?
She just goes, I'm going to choose them. And then I want to cast a 3-action Concordant Choir.
All right.
And
I know what that does.
Fortitude save. Yeah.
Fortitude save. Or what's the DC?
Get it in.
DC for me. Am I still second?
No, you're fine at this point.
Okay, then my DC is a 19.
19? Okay. So you cast it, and you can see the look of anger and rage as the spell washes over him. He just bats it away. I'm hurt. I'm disappointed. Aurora Doyle, be gone. You're no longer my daughter, and you're no longer a Doyle. And with that, he flicks his wrist, and you see all of time and space bending upon itself, folding like a piece of paper. And you're tossed out of this cosmic bubble, thrown back to the world. And you can still hear that choir, that concordant choir, echo in the pocket of reality that you trapped him in with it. and Pebbles flies over to you and lands on you and goes, give me the word. Give me the word. I'll give him 2 smiles, top and bottom.
I don't know that you could get to him where he is right now.
Is
It's
Aurora back with us?
Yes, she is now
Cool.
back with you,
Swarmed.
Pebbles.
The
Hugged.
second, yeah, the second,
pile,
the
yeah, we
second
all
she
jump on them.
appears, Hero just like I don't know, like the flying squirrels. He just like jumps on her and like hugs her tight. And he's and as he does, he's like, I don't need to know what happened. You don't have to talk about it, but just accept the hug. It's a rare thing, I know. It's very cool, but like just accept the hug. And then he like waves the other.
You get hugged in the middle of that. You're just like, accept the hug, and Aurora's like, okay.
he
I do not hug.
waves the other. Hero looks at Tara and I was like, you will fucking hug her.
I don't hug people.
Hug.
Sora Knight, fucking.
Sora Knight,
I got blown up twice. Can you just get in it, please?
just give a hug. Just come on. We won't
In the
tell
cuddle
anybody.
puddle.
We won't tell anybody. Come on. You will still be the cool
No,
girl.
it's
Come here.
Aldwin would actually like just like grab
Sarnai
Sarnai's arm.
key
just, like-
poses because he's not sure what to do.
And then we all
Aldwin's gonna
just
grab your coat
shuffle
and
over.
bring you over. Just we need to work on your hugging stuff.
The hands are like this, so if you guys hug him, you can hug him.
Yes.
And then eventually it's like because they're so tall, they just slowly put the hands on like your heads like bongos, and you all get a bang like a pat. Like I'm trying like they're trying to pat you, but it's a little too hard for a pat, but not hard enough to do bludgeoning damage.
You're just
here.
like you're
just
really
bonk,
just
bonk, bonk,
getting
bonk.
Hero and Aurora because
Yeah.
Greta and Aldwin are like down there.
Oh, Sarnai's like 6'9". We got limbs for
Oh.
days here. I can reach. Just bonk, bonk. You know, you guys are getting bonked. Is the best way
Careful
to
not
put
to
it.
poke your hand. I got a spiky
So-
little head.
As we fade to black, as this delightful, awkward group hug, fades the scene. The day is saved. At what cost? We open up, camera kind of coming back. We see a dock, long stretch of wood paneling, water, and we see a delightful Greta going to go fishing with her dad. She's got there first, which makes a lot of sense. Wonder is known for drinking and sometimes, sleeping just a bit. But we open up with Greta sitting down by the docks. Greta, you have you have a fishing pole and some bait, yeah?
Yeah, I got a fishing pole, some bait. I picked up some drinks for the day. I had Aldwin, cook up some last minute snacks. It's gonna be a good day. Even brought those mushrooms in case
Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a patty. Yeah, you do that. You cast some lines. You enjoy some beer. You're having a good time. A few minutes pass. An hour. 2 hours.
He's just running a little late.
3 hours.
We had a really good fight last night. He'll be here any minute. He's just sleeping in.
The sun starts to rise up into a afternoon. It's about lunchtime now. You see the fishermen have already left. The fishing caught is done. There's no more
Oh.
fish in the water.
Right. No, I fucked this up. No, he said the afternoon. Right. So I just gotta wait a little longer. He'll be here. He'll be here.
Sun continues. Sun gets real low. You suddenly hear footsteps at the docks behind you, slowly just walking on the wood creaking and moaning with the rhythm of the feet. And then, do you turn to look to the sound, or just wait for it to join you?
Yes, I do look.
Okay. You look, and you see a familiar form. You see Lannis Cornald, coming in with his shield and his spear like he always does. Hey, Greta.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, friend? I missed you in the champions extra credit.
yeah, I was. I figured I'd take the day off. Yesterday was just real.
Yeah. Hey, where's your old man? He was made entirely out of fire. That's so freaking cool. Where is he? Did he already leave?
I don't know. I don't know where he is. He's in a bar, or at this point in someone, or doing something. This was stupid. And I start to pack up the line and all of my snacks and stuff.
Lannis puts a hand on your shoulder immediately. And then he walks over and sits down, legs dangling off the pier. Greta, this is meaningless, but I'm very, very sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. Thank you.
At least your dad showed up, right? When for a minute, right? He's alive, and he came here and he saw you.
Don't tell me that. Doing all right?
My dad couldn't make it. I got the letter a week ago. My old man died defending Last Wall.
So sorry.
No. You get used to it. The undead and everything attacks men, and it's part of the process, right? Your dad's an asshole. My dad, was a good man until the end, right?
Lenny, I know I'm always overstepping my bounds and touching you when you're not really like that, but can I hug you?
I'll tell you what. If you have any beer first, I think we both need another drink. And then maybe we can talk about that later. All right?
And Good chuckles, snorts a little bit, and uses their shield to crack open 2 ones and hands one over. You should try some of the cake. Low-key, I had Oldwin make it sort of a relaxing one, so I think we could use it.
I think so, man. Hey, a toast to dads. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
He cheers you. He begins to pound the beer, and he just kind of, for a split second, kind of rests his left arm on your arm, like a shoulder-to-shoulder touch. And with that, we're going to end Parents' Day.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for watching Wayward Arcadium, episode 8, I believe.
Yeah, episode 8.
It's 8,
the one where
it's 8.
everyone
It is 8.
cries.
Yeah.
No, I ain't made out of weak sauce like you and you and you.
Coward.
No, fuck y'all.
Coward. Coward, Aki.
Coward. You mean
heard
the
me.
strongest link? Who's gonna carry you when y'all are blurry-eyed and liquids are secreting out of you?
Fuck you mean? Watch the VOD. I think I have a good enough camera. You can see at least one deer.
Yeah. Oh, I was definitely like, whew.
I was like constantly like rubbing my eyes during those last like 5
just
minutes.
Oh.
God,
Like,
don't
come on.
I mean, that hurt. That I was like this the whole time. That hurt, but
Mhm.
you ain't gonna see this shit yet. Not yet.
I'm-
No.
Yeah, I see
Close.
Aki getting bright red. I'm like, oh, I'm getting to them.
Now I'm getting red because my screen is instead of dim mode, like Google lets you change the color. It's a dark pink. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Don't
it's
worry, we'll get it
me
there.
doing this.
Well, one
All
quick
week.
check-in, everyone. How we feeling? We're feeling okay. We're feeling strong.
Emotionally
Emotionally
destroyed.
devastated.
Emotionally
But, you know,
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Damage.
Well, don't worry. You'll be happy to know that I'm going to put some the experience in the special group chat, and the experience will make you feel better. The experience points are going to be really good.
Fucking better.
Better
No,
get
I'll
extra
only feel
pride.
better for level 4.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see what the math is. With that being said, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to Parents Day 2, episode 8 of Wayward Arcadium. Hope you all had a great time. Let's say our goodbyes, starting with Aubrey. Aubrey, please tell them who you are and where they can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hi.
There we go.
Oops.
So sorry about that, everyone. Bit of a hiccup. Has to happen,
be
right?
The show
So
if everything
you
went
know what?
okay. What?
Absolutely. Let's go back to start off with Aubrey again, because I don't think we got that out there. Aubrey, please tell us who you are, where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Don't remember. I'm Aubrey. You can find me at Mad Queen Cosplay, and I'm also the GM for Goblets and Mama Gary. You can find me playing on Bring Your Own Mech and all those lovely, lovely things. Find me there. You'll find all my links.
All right. Next up, Makai, really quickly, tell us who you are, where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hey, what's party, Bob? Hey, hello. My name is Makai. I don't do much. Give your friends a follow and a shout out online, and remember, you're pretty fucking sweet, and I like you.
All right. Next up, Aki, please tell us who you are, where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, I'm Aki. You can find me all over the Twitterverse at akinomi_art. I am the co-producer of G&G at Animamagiri. I do stuff on well-seasoned stories as well. I got some other shit on Clever Corvettes. Go look at that. Looky. Look at Bring Your Own Mech. I do too much shit. Just follow me and you'll find out all the shit that I do. And on Friday, we have at the Dragons and Things That Work, my game Shambhala's finale. So please come and watch what I throw at my players. Hint, hint, it's a big boy.
That's how we
I
like
don't
them.
like that. I'm not even part of that. I don't like that.
Yeah. Next up, Dusty, tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello again, I am Dusty. You can find me online at Dusty Hill. I also do too many things. You can find me on cast at Anamamagiri, Bring Your Own Mech, soon G&G, Goblets and Gays. You can find me behind the Well Seasoned Stories Twitter account at Season Stories. Keep an eye out there. We're gonna have some cool stuff happening soon. But yeah, I pop up like everywhere. So again, just follow me at Dusty Hill. You'll find everything there.
Nice. Well, last and certainly not least, once again, Fee, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hi guys, my name is Fee. You can find me under Finneman, which is PHIN.amin on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And that's kind of all I have to say, because aside from apparently my entire group, I'm still emotionally distraught from this episode. And yes, I was crying because PJ and all of my fellow players are absolutely amazing. So I wish you a very healthy self-care week. Take care of yourselves. Know that self-love is as important, if not the most important in this world. Don't neglect yourself. Drink water, stretch a little bit, and I hope to see you in the next episode.
Hell
Y'all
yeah.
come back now, you hear?
Absolutely.
The next episode is the Pamper episode, where we all just have a great
Yeah,
time
well-
and nothing bad happens.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
You
well,
may be cut off, but Sarnai isn't. That's all I'm saying. I hope Absalom has spas.
there are also a lot of ways we can try to solve that. That'll be another adventure for their time, Aubrey. But my name is PJ. I am.
Is it really? Are you sure?
Well, technically PJ is an abbreviation, but my name is PJ McGaw. You can find me all over the internet at pj.mcgaw, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Come find me. Let's have fun. This is your invitation to find me on the internet. And when I'm not here with these amazing legends and heroes, making everyone cry and having feels, you can find me here, same nat time, same nat channel, Wednesday nights for our flagship show, Edge of Legend. As the case of the Imperial Tiger continues, we're going to see exactly where this is going to go and how Rufo can save his homeland. And then Fridays, I got Eat for Initiative over at Wes_IRL on Twitch on not this weekend. Because this weekend I'm going to go camping, aka I'm going to go LARPing with a bunch of nerds. It's going to be awesome.
Hey, well, I guess I might as well join you. If
Yeah,
Sounds like
yeah.
fun.
Everyone who's in California who likes being a nerd like me, please join me at the Twin Mask LARP this weekend. And if not, that's okay. I'll see you next time.
Is
but
it
most,
this weekend?
I know, right? It's so soon.
Oh
Um,
yeah, no, I won't be there.
No, that's a-okay. But yeah, so normally on Fridays, we're doing that night, but we can't this weekend. So look for us next weekend. And a bunch of other awesome announcements as I can bring them up. I want to do two things quickly. I want to say thank you to our awesome TD, Forgotten Cuttlefish. I know there's always, road bumps and roadblocks, but you know what? It's more important that we recover well and tell the story greatly than just pretend we're perfect all the time. So I want to thank you to Forgotten Cuttlefish for being a badass TD. Also, one quick little thing. The covenant of the blood is stronger than the water of the womb. The found families that we make along the way will always be the environments that nurture us, that give us love, that give us light, that give us power. The family you're born into is not the limitations of who you can be. And thank you for joining us in this journey, allowing us to talk about sometimes the problematic nature that families can represent and present, and for allowing us to have a conversation with you all. Hope your family's found, loved, or natural, genetic otherwise are doing well. Hope you're staying safe. And I'll see you here, same net time, same net channel for Wayward Arcadium. We're going to be raiding Captain Robert, because I think they're still on.
Robert.
The raid has been created.
Initiating raid on Robert.
Consensual stalking? Fuck yeah, can I come too? Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can, Forgotten Cuttlefish. Okay, we are going to be raiding in 3, 2, 1.